Eddie, man, I gotta say, man, you're doing some of God's work lately, man. You're working out like a savage, man.
Again, hopefully I stick to it this time. But I appreciate it, man.
Oh yeah, man, you're inspiring me. I've been
Oh, I'm
doing
ready.
5 miles every day so far since Monday, so
Oh, good. Sick, dude.
That's a lot.
a little bit since last week, but I'm gonna try to
I
stay
can't
consistent
do
with it.
5 miles, so you're already
Steve,
better than me.
Steve, gas is still 450, a gallon. What do you mean 5 miles?
Exactly, man.
You
No,
get in your
walking,
car and
walking.
drive?
No, hell no. The track is up the hill, man. That's I go to the track. That's it.
Yeah, 5 miles.
But episode 50, it's insane, man. Episode 50, like almost a year, 2 weeks, a year. We started this thing. It's it started from Bowens to little Bowens to I don't even want to say little. Look what Matt has behind him.
Yeah, man. Commemorate your Bowen startup, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
that's
how
how we
me and
met.
Matt met. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. You gotta
Matt
love the
Matt ca-
Bowens, man.
Matt came over that day. It was during COVID, so we had our masks on and everything. He was like, I'm here to buy the Gambit. And I'm like, that's cool. Like, you want to come in? He's like, yeah. I need to inspect it. And I was like, geez, man, okay.
Wow.
Well, he lived close. Or he lives like in the same area. So he came
Yeah.
in and then I had some other, like a whole different other setup. But that's how we met, man. It was cool.
Yeah.
Hit it off
Yeah, it
after
was
that.
it was kind of scary at first because we didn't know what was going on with the COVID thing. We were like, I was
Yeah.
like, do I go in? What do I do? I don't.
Yeah.
Uh, but it worked out pretty good.
Yeah. Here we are now, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Episode 50. Yeah, man. A year ago, John, where were you a year ago?
A year ago.
I know. It's
Probably
crazy,
in that
right?
in that exact chair.
Probably.
Feels like a long time, right?
Nothing's a year ago. What are we in July?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nothing's really changed. I guess besides having a baby, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's all.
Jesus.
Just gave birth to a human life form. No big deal.
Oh, he's downstairs. He's brave when he's
He's-
downstairs. That's all it is.
But
Wow.
but streaming wise, yeah, everything's been. When did? No, I met you guys a little bit. I met you guys a little bit later, but I was with Collecting Weekly already. So we were getting.
Yeah.
I was already streaming, but yeah, man, the year's flying by. It's unbelievable how fast this year's going by.
It's scary. It's
But
so
a huge
scary.
congrats to episode 50. That's a milestone and a half.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, right? It's like you said in one episode. Like some people don't even make it past their second episode.
Exactly.
No.
If you make it past the third episode, you're good.
Nah, man. But yeah, John, thanks for like coming in too, man. Like you've been there since like a long time ago. So
Always,
It's
man. I always enjoy spending time with you guys. It's always a good time.
and Pudgy, man. Like where were you last year? We're like,
Probably sitting in this chair, but I didn't have a cam, so
yeah.
I definitely wasn't online streaming. That's for sure.
You had less statues before too, right?
Well, yeah, definitely less because I've bought in the last year, but not a lot less.
They were just in the box.
No.
No?
You have me confused with some other good-looking internet sensations.
Wow.
Nah, but Pudgy, always great to have you too, man.
Thank you, sir.
Great meeting you through here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. And Cash the Gemini with the lights, looking like he's like like Lion King. There's a little stream of
Oh,
light
yeah.
right behind.
Jesus.
One day I'm going.
What the hell?
How's it going, man?
Hey,
Behold.
to my play like a Raven brother. What's up, Raven flock in the building, man? What's going
Oh,
on? I
man.
see Air Reed in the building.
You
See
see
Air
it.
Reed in
You
the
see
building,
it.
man.
I want to see Matt. I want to see Matt do the strut. Get up and do the Ray's
Oh, the
strut.
squirrel
The Ray,
dance.
the Ray Lewis.
Yeah, do the, there we go.
Yeah.
Nah,
Aw,
I'm
man.
not a Q.
Nah, I'm pretty good, man. Pretty good. Just happy to be here, man. Shoot, a year ago, man, I was stressed out at PayPal, bro. Just looking forward to, you know what I'm saying, doing this, man. So, hey, man, shout out to all the people at PayPal, but I'm glad it ain't me, man. I'm glad it ain't me.
Wow.
Yeah, man, Cash has been there since like day one too. So like big thank you to you, man. It's a long time. It's only been 12 months. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, definitely. And hey, big props to Eddie and you, Casual, man. Keep working out, man. I'm about to actually start in about a week. In a week, I'm gonna buy my membership again, get back on it, man. Get to feeling good mentally and all that, man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, dude.
yeah. Wake up 5 in the morning, go for a 2-mile walk.
Jesus.
Yeah, like it's...
I don't know about all that, man.
But he's saying Jesus. This is the guy taking the pictures, like all the sweat on.
Yeah, I don't do it at 5 in the morning though. That's another level.
Eddie's like,
Yeah.
Adriana, spray my back for the picture. Spray my
Nice.
Post it at 4 now. Post it at 4.
Oh shit.
I look like Homer Simpson when he's got all the fat like pulled back. You seen that episode? With
Oh,
the
no.
clothesline clips.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But money, man. Yeah, man. Where were you last year? You remember?
Last year I just moved into this apartment. Last year I
Mm.
was moving out of my old place. I had to sell some of my comic statues to move out, and I've been in here for a year now. And yeah, it's a good move though. It's a good move. So I'm doing better this year, a lot better. I had like weight's gone up and down, a lot of ups and downs this year, but I'm going into a good end of 2022, so hopefully it's up from there. But yeah, last year was like, I'm not gonna lie, last couple years have been a struggle, but I think it's on the up, so we're doing good. And congrats to you, man. A year feels like it was just a couple weeks ago, dude, that you just started. So it's crazy how time flies, man.
Yeah. We always say it, right? Like, my nieces turn 16 tomorrow, so it's like, I was holding the twins, so they were like tiny little babies. I was
Yeah.
holding them like this, man. I was like, and now
Yeah.
they're like, it's crazy. It's scary, you know.
Now they're almost driving age. It's scary. Yeah, it's scary.
One of my favorite memories with Eddie is when he first hosted his first show. I knew
yeah.
Eddie before then, but like Eddie has never hosted a show. The first show he hosted, he was like, "Steve, how are you today?" And, like really awkward. And I was like, "Eddie, man, loosen up. Like this is not Eddie. I don't want no formal Eddie here. Like I want."
Eddie's doing a job interview. How are you today?
Pass the potatoes, Pudgy. Pass the potatoes, please.
Grey poupon, please, on the mustard.
And, like he was stuttering one time. He's like, "Oh, I apologize. This is my first stream." And I was like, "Oh my god."
I gotta go back and watch that episode.
I gotta
man.
find
No.
it too. I love that one.
Yeah.
But Eddie, thanks for always showing up too, man. Like you've been great. Like
yeah.
that episode we had with Waterboy. It's like I went back to look at that episode today, like during work, and I was like laughing my ass off today. So
That was a good one. I'm excited to do another one. So sorry I couldn't make the last one, but you know.
no, man. There's gonna be a ton. We were talking about it. There's a bunch of funny movies out there, so we'll do
Yeah.
a bunch more.
Cool.
Yeah, and Matt, man, like you brought the Ravens jersey out today. Like, what?
Yeah,
we got
man.
how many more weeks till football?
Not enough. I mean, too many, rather.
Yeah, too many.
Yeah, too many. No, I'm still enjoying baseball season though. So, but no, this was I just had it out, so I just put it on. Congratulations, man, on the 50. That's awesome. That's awesome,
Thanks, man.
I remember in the single digits. I remember being on the stream with I think at the time I had my fish tank in the back or something like that. Didn't have any statues out or anything. So that was pretty wild.
You were going through a whole move.
Yeah.
Like you were.
Everything was boxed up, and you try to sell a house, and you got to wait, you got to fix stuff. It took time, man. But it's a lot of transition. But yeah, big props to you and Eddie both, man. Eddie, you guys are inspiring us, or inspiring me too to get back out there and do something. Another dude, man, I saw. I don't know. I hope everything's cool with him. But it's Jim Mint. I don't know if you saw Jim Mint. I looked at some of his videos from like a year ago, and then looked at some a couple of weeks ago.
Oh no, he's losing
Oh no,
weight on
he's
purpose.
doing. Yeah, he's not. He's okay.
He's not
good.
sick. He's not sick. He's getting fit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, wow. Props to him. I
Yeah,
gotta
you-
make sure, man.
No, yeah. No.
It's your
You're
boy
right.
Jim Mint.
Yeah.
But
If
no,
you haven't
man,
been watching, if you watch sporadically and you just saw one of his older videos and then
yeah,
currently,
I
you're
don't.
like, oh shit, I hope he ain't sick. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
I
got
mean,
you.
I didn't think so just by the way he was talking, the way he was acting. But man, what a
Mhm.
huge transformation, man! The guy looks great, man. But
Yeah.
you know, big props to him. Not that he looked bad before or anything, you know, it's cool too.
Yep,
But
yep.
you know, it's just wow, huge transformation, real inspiring to see.
Fuck yeah.
He's almost
Same guy.
inspiring me to lose weight again because maybe my hair will grow back. Because,
Wow.
because have you noticed
his
as
hair
he's
shot
losing
up.
weight now, he doesn't shave anymore. He lets it grow out, and dude's got a full head of hair, and I'm like, man, so maybe I got to lose 25 again. Let's see what
Can we
happens.
get Jenny Craig as a special guest here? Like,
Yeah.
Jesus.
But see, I don't want to lose weight, man. I want to like stay. I want to get toned, man.
Oh.
Stay gain
Stack
weight,
up.
stay toned. Yeah, stack, man.
the wrong channel, man.
Wow. Is it?
Hey,
Is it? We can help you
Right.
gain weight real easy.
No problem. Matter of fact, I'm going to get some
Right.
cookies in a minute if I could pause the stream.
right kind of weight though.
I forgot the
Yeah,
cookies to with
yeah.
my coffee.
Yeah, good weight, good weight. Good weight.
Hey, Matt, I gotta say something real quick. You made us famous. You know that? There's so many people that comment. Go check your kid with his internet. You know, like that.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh fuck.
turn off those devices.
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, I'm just another family man. That's all it is. Wait till those of you who got kids, you know. Cash, I'm sure you hit the mute button before.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and it's funny because every time the internet goes out, somebody in the damn comments, like Casual said, man, hey, come on, man.
Yeah.
It's like, here we go. Gotta pull a mat, bro.
Yep. Yep.
But thank you guys, man. Episode 50. 50 more to go, right? Or 50,000 more to go.
Dang straight.
But like you guys know, like San Diego Comic Con destroyed Sideshow Con. So, what's in your wallet? You
Oh,
guys,
that's a
you
good
guys safe? You guys looking to PO anything?
How's it taste? Oh, Samuel L. Jackson, what's in your wallet? Quick,
Yeah.
quick
Yeah.
Scary, man.
I'm safe because I've PO'd a few things, but they're all things that were revealed, earlier, like his teasers, and now we got to see them in person videos at the con.
Mm-hmm.
So luckily, I didn't see anything. The only thing one thing that definitely I hadn't seen that I was like bang, is that 1/6 Aquaman.
Oh, I knew you were
1/6
gonna like that,
Aquaman.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's sharp. It's looking good. I looked
the
the
tweeter
switch
head one?
outs. Yeah, the tweeter head.
Oh yeah.
Both switch outs are on point, and I'm like, okay, that's
Question
that's
for you,
that's
Pudgy. To take it a step further, do you think they could have had an additional swap out with a hook arm?
Oh shoot, I don't know.
That would have
I don't know.
like
Yeah, cover all the bases, right?
bonus deluxe
Yeah,
version.
Yeah. But that one looks good. The Green Lantern looks good. The John Stewart, I'm not really too sold on the construct. The construct looks a little, I don't know, a little toy. I don't know. That's the only thing about it. I like the construct itself, but the execution of it, the materials, I don't know. But yeah, that's the one piece that I saw from Comic-Con that's gonna grab my wallet.
You think like after seeing Green Lantern, like it just solidified or like made it concrete that you're gonna get that one, the Prime One Green
Oh
Lantern?
no, I'm already in my third payment. No,
Oh my bad.
no, the commitment has already been made, sir. Yeah.
Oh man.
On to the next.
Yeah.
Well, that's the way to make it painless,
Hey, it is, dude.
15, 17 payments. It's like
Whoa, 17.
something like that. 15.
What the freak?
How many? Well, I guess 15.
Yeah, they let you
15
do
plus your.
17. When
I forget.
Like when it first goes up, they let you do 17 payments.
Yeah.
Holy
I did it.
cow.
It is 17, right? That's what.
No wonder
Yeah.
it takes 3 years to get the statue.
Yeah, you're not wrong, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Whoa.
Matt, look at this. I'm a little disappointed about the lack of dad jokes here.
Don't worry. Well, John's energy level will come up. He'll fit the bill. Don't worry.
Oh, man.
He's too tired from all that like Thor madness he has behind him.
I'm still recovering from that day. What are we
gotta
talking
get
about?
you
San
we-
Diego Comic Con?
We got to get you some sponsorship by GE or Philips Hue or something. You got to put
Lighting?
some light on those
Oh.
bad boys. Yeah.
We can fly you over here, and you can teach me how to put some lighting. over
Hey,
here.
I'll show you something in a minute.
No, I gotta get the lighting. I don't have time to get the lighting. Whatever. He wants the lighting here. Boom. Better.
That's
Oh,
actually that looks good. That looks way better because now they
Better?
pop a little bit. Yeah.
Called down the lightning. He called
I
down the
like the
lightning.
dark.
He-Man.
He looked like Thor in the background there. Reaching up there doing
I'm gonna have
all
to clip that. What are we? 16?
San Diego Comic Con. I think Tweeterhead did some amazing stuff. I still really like the the Joker on Throne by them. But what was really surprising to see how good the portrait came out was the Prime one, the Batman, Pattinson's Batman.
Mm-hmm.
I really like seeing that. And what else was surprising is I know nothing about, but artistically I appreciate it. That merman,
Oh,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
Painting is beautiful, right? The painting
thing
is
is
amazing. Yeah.
absolutely stunning. The paint application on that, so that's something to look out for. But nothing that I saw that I'm like, wow, I'm gonna pre-order day one when it comes out. I need to pre-order it.
that's crazy. How about you, Eddie? I know there's a little bit of everything this Comic Con.
Some of the stuff that stood out to me was the Prime 1 stuff looked really good. Obviously, the Tweeterhead stuff looked amazing. I like that Aquaman too. I still love that Superman, and that Batman looks sick. So that looks like a good 1/6 line. Like, that's interesting. And then there was some sideshow stuff that I'm interested in, like the Dark Knight. I think they did that really well. I think that's one of the best sculpts on a statue that I've seen recently. Like, it looks really good. And I like the lightning bolt effect, and the lighting on it looked awesome, I thought. So I really like that statue a lot. And I thought their version of Pattinson Batman on the bike was cool. I wasn't expecting to see that. I thought that was pretty cool. And
Very unexpected, yep.
there's actually, so it's a 1/6 scale statue of Elvira coming from Mezco Toys. They're doing a static. They're doing a statue line called Static something, but the first one was a Conan that came out a while back that was really good. I kind of regretted passing on it, and then now the second one on the line is an Elvira, and I might get that one because I love Elvira, and I haven't seen like a statue that I want of her yet, so that'll be a cool one. But
What Conan was it?
it was
that
I'll send you a
Mezco?
picture of it. It was the one where he's like on a snow base.
Yeah, the Mezco. Okay,
Yeah, the Mezco one. Yeah.
Is it comic based or movie based?
No, it's comic.
it's comic
Comic
based.
based.
It's a nice statue.
Yeah,
The scale was off for me. That's why.
Yeah, it's a small statue, but they were cool.
And Cash, how about you, man?
I follow the sentiments of Eddie. I thought the Dark Knight Returns was exceptionally well. Being able to see like video footage of it versus the stock images. Other than that, like, you know, it's pretty much just ones that were already mentioned, like shown before. Not really anything like new. The Nightcrawler, I really love the paint on it. Like, you know, the character, I always loved the character as a kid, but just seeing the paint on the Nightcrawler really, really did it for me. Dark Knight Returns, like Eddie was saying, the light up I didn't expect that. You know, maybe because the most recent light up is Storm, so it's kind of like, just didn't really expect that. And last but not least, probably what Luke said, them Ninja Turtles, man. Like, that's straight up childhood, man. So, hey, they looking good.
They're 1/3, so yeah, that kind of like drives them up. But they look really, really good.
Yeah.
And Matt, were you able to watch any of the Comic Con by chance?
I saw some of it. I didn't get the whole, just bits and pieces. But yeah, it's just I'm on the same boat with Eddie and Cash. The Dark Knight. You know, I always like that. I know we talked before on some other streams about that statue, but I dig that one. and I was thinking, yeah, I'd probably pick it up. I'll probably swap it out in the same spot where my OG Sideshow Batman is. Um, So it'd be a good, interchangeable piece right there. Um, I also like the Vader mythos.
Oh yeah. Eddie, you got to see that in person, right?
Yeah, that one. Seeing
It's
it in
dope.
person changed my mind on it. It was dope.
It was real, right?
Yeah, and it's got a good presence and size. Like even though it's 1/5, like it doesn't really feel 1/5 because it's a taller base and everything.
Right.
It's pretty dope statue, man.
Yeah. 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 So those are cool, man. I did like the tweeted head stuff too. I mean, they're nice. It's a nice line. But I think I'm at the point in my collection where it's kind of like I'm be very selective on kind of like what I'm gonna get. So
Yeah. Uh, look at John, man. He got his first 1/3, and it's like, jeez, huge
It'll
presence
change you.
there, man. Yeah. For me, it was like what solidified this Comic Con solidified for me was Psylocke. I didn't think I was gonna like the cookie behind her, the little moon perspective thing.
What?
You hate to see
I,
it.
I was like, what's up with this cookie, man? It threw me off, but when they had the video of it, I was like, this is pretty nice. Pretty nice. And Nightcrawler, like Cash was saying, like the colors pop on that thing,
Yeah.
man. That one,
good.
that one's gonna be a banger, as the kids say, right? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go for that Dark Knight too, with the lightning bolt. That one's gonna come.
Yeah,
through.
that one I like that one from day one, and seeing it just confirmed. Confirmed.
Oh, yeah.
It's a beautiful piece. I like
It's funny because like the close-up videos footage they got is like you could see blood on his knee and around his chest. Like, it showed
Yeah.
like a little bit more. So I was like,
Yeah.
dang,
A lot
this
of
looks
detail,
pretty.
man.
Yeah. I know I got like a little bit slack for this, but I was like, I said for Sideshow, this is good, for the detail they included on that one. So, what's the price on that one? $725, I think it was,
For which one?
I'm not sure.
for the Dark Knight one.
no, six.
Six,
Cheaper. Than that. I think
six.
it's
Yeah, it
about
was
seven.
like 625 or something like that.
Yeah.
650.
The edition size is 7,500. So there's
Yeah, 675. Yeah,
Of the Dark Knight?
2,500. Yes,
2500. Yeah.
25.
2,500.
Yeah, I was about to say 7500.
Yeah, I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
You get one. And no, that, light up feature really does it on that piece. That video where
Right.
they show the light up feature. I can imagine that in the dark. How good that would look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Oh,
Those,
man.
all those will be coming out this year, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a heavy year.
Yeah.
you can use it as a nightlight, and
Yeah.
when that time
Yeah.
comes, you tell your, where is she? To
Yeah.
your girl. Oh man.
So talking about collections, I had this question come up. What if a company decides to take on DC or Marvel? Like Prime One takes over Marvel. What happens to your current collection? Do you start like selling your collection and start getting like what Prime One does? And this goes like for Queen Studios, J&D, and everything else. It's crazy, right? Like
It's
if
tough.
like Sideshow gave up their license basically, and they were like everyone else could make quarter scale
Oh.
stuff. Yeah.
I think you see a major transition in collection. A major transition.
You think so?
Oh
yeah,
yes.
yeah, by
Oh, yes.
far. Queen Studios, if they got the
You're
Star
already
Wars
seeing
license-
it. You're already seeing, and people are willing to pay the reseller prices. So imagine if a company got a hold of that license and can ship it to you at an affordable price, or get it to you at an affordable price. Right? I think I really do think so.
But even if you look behind you, that's a mixture.
Brenton.
What are you talking about? Like behind me?
Sideshow, XM.
Yeah.
So it's like we always mix companies.
But I'm a little bit different because I don't like to sell. I started OG, my whole collection Sideshow, everything in my collection Sideshow. But now
Everything?
seeing everything except well,
Everything.
crap collisions. Now
Everything.
now getting into these pieces, seeing these larger third scale Marvel pieces, I'd be willing to let go of some pieces to upgrade. So, And again, if Sideshow lets go of the license, are they going to be producing it? No, I don't think they would.
Distributing, probably.
Yeah.
So let me understand that the crux of the question is if a different company took over a particular license, like if you want to say XM's going to do, I don't know, 1/3 DC or something, is that
Yeah.
what the question
Yep,
is? Like
yep.
how that would?
Yep.
Jeez. No, I'm the wrong guy because I'm the Statue Ho. I got all scales. I got DC.
Well,
I got
what?
Marvel.
Yeah, right.
That sounds
You
like
know-
a good YouTube name right there. The statue.
Statue Ho.
Statue Ho.
Statue Ho 69.
Oh wow.
So I don't know. I don't know how it would affect. I don't think it would affect me in terms of the way I collect. Really, the only thing that might affect me is if, I see something that really surpasses another piece, and I'm not emotionally connected. Me and John are very similar, in that we love our pieces and don't part with them.
Yeah.
And I still haven't. I have only one piece right now that's currently on my I might be willing to part with it list if room was an issue. And even then, I look at it and I'm like, no, I like that thing.
Dibs.
And
Yeah.
so
What statue is that, Pudgy?
only because of LBS Hulk coming down the pike, and also I got Gladiator Hulk coming from Sideshow.
Wow.
The Legacy Hulk guy,
Okay.
because he's I love him,
Oh, okay, yeah.
but he's a
such
movie
nice
piece.
Hulk. Yeah.
It's chunky Hulk.
Yeah.
So so he's a movie piece. He's not comic, and even though, but he blends. But with those other two Hulks coming, if I'm a completionist, that's one of the OG nice old Sideshow pieces. But even then, every time I consider it, I'm like, oh, what? Between all the aggravation and the shipping and, oh, fuck it. No, I'll put it in the box. I got the box, just put it in the box. It's not going to take up any more room. It's actually going to take up less room if I put it in the box.
How about you, Cash? You got like a variety of statues behind you.
I don't know. It's very hard for me to answer the question because I don't actually mind the company per se. It's really based on the scale and, if I like it or, if it kind of speaks to me at first glance or whatever. But the company that is kind of surprising me is Tweeterhead. Like if they were to get like a license or whatever that was just like 1/4 like up front, not like have to wait for it potentially, I would definitely be in like Aquaman, for example. Like if I knew Aquaman, John Stewart, whoever, I would be like, yeah, it's something I would definitely want to pick up.
Imagine. See, now this just came to me. Imagine if like Tweeterhead did these classic DC characters, these old school, but in 1/3.
Yeah.
Okay, if Tweeterhead jumped to 1/3 and did these old classic Super Friends style,
Yeah.
but in 1/3, I know a lot of old farts like me would be gobbling
Yeah.
that up.
Yeah.
I disagree. I
think
don't mean
so?
no harm. Yeah, I mean I'm not going to pay 1/3 prices on a cartoon.
But
Well,
you got to
wait.
be a 1/3 collector.
If
Well,
it's
no-
Tweeterhead, it's not going to be a 1/3 price though.
You're still going to pay for
Did you
shipping.
see
You have
the
to pay for all
Joker,
that
Cash?
stuff,
It's gonna
and
bump up.
you're going to have.
Oh
it's
yeah.
gonna-
That's
It's
not
good.
even 1/3.
Mute Eddie because my art goes in some argument. Mute Eddie real quick. Go ahead, Matt.
No, but it's just kind of like, I mean, when you look at the quality and detail of some of these other statues, and then you put a comic looking statue, nothing against that. I mean, obviously it's like a Bowen style type statue.
Mm.
It just doesn't, to me, it's like,
So
I'm
to
looking at a
you,
statue.
does
I'm
the
looking at-
Wonder Woman look too clean to you?
What do you mean clean? I'm like
Clean
Like-
like old school, like no
like Prime
texture.
One?
Detail.
Like
Yeah.
Latifah.
Yeah, no detail. It looks very porcelain like. Okay, so do I want a 1/3 porcelain style statue, or do I want something like from Prime, like Swamp Thing from Prime One? I want, if I'm gonna jump into that 1/3 with a nice detailed statue,
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
man. I'm not buying a 1/3 porcelain.
No, I was
doll.
I was thinking more. I don't think they would give you a 1/3 statue that's literally like just a giant blown up Bowen
It's
with no
Tweeterhead.
no
It's
no.
Tweeterhead.
But I'm talking about
All of them
if it
look
was
like
if
that.
it was Tweeterhead's styling, the artistic styling, the posing, the paint application.
So I get what you're saying. Like you're saying it looks like it's straight out of like the book, basically. It's straight out of like the cartoon animated scene or whatever,
Correct.
versus
Right.
like
It's
that
an
Dark Knight from Sideshow, how it's more blood. It's more, I got you.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And I don't know too many 1/3 collectors are going to do that. I mean, can you see a Tweeterhead 1/3 next to, say like the Wonder Woman?
Oh
Hydra,
no,
the Wonder Woman Hydra. You know what I'm saying? That's just not going to happen. Or the Red Sonja. Sorry.
yeah.
I don't think the change of license
How
would.
dare you?
Sorry.
Got me. I don't think it would change the game too much. I mean, you got so many different collectors that collect a lot of different stuff in different sizes and through different companies. I think it'll add to the variety that's out there.
Let's go the other direction. What if Prime One, that does these beautiful large scale pieces, what if they offered the exact same pieces they do now, same level of detail, same concept and execution, but they did them in 1/4?
Game over.
Yes.
Okay, a quarter scale Hush,
Yeah.
Superman, a quarter scale,
Yep.
everything they do, everything they
Game
do
over.
in 1/3.
Game over. Game
Yeah.
over.
Game
You'll see
over.
the 1/3 collectors drop, like, they'll become rare and few and far in between.
Oh, you're gonna start
Quarter scale dioramas, like
Calm
this
down,
Fab
Aiden,
Out-
calm
Fab
down.
Out Batman.
Don't stir up the brothers.
Calm down.
Hey, the truth is the truth. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, they can have it, but what I'm saying is the majority of the population is going to go a quarter scale. I mean, for obvious reasons. You're getting a nice quality statue, a lot cheaper price, a lot more space. The quarter scale is that.
See,
That zone.
just Matt, I think like in your mind, you're equating Tweeterhead kind of like Bowen in that old school ethic. But if you look at some of the current pieces that they're doing, there's texturing, there's detail. It's just, you look at that Joker on Throne. Okay, now that Joker on Throne, 1/3.
I don't know.
I'm
So
not-
Tweeterhead.
it's a
I see
nice
what
piece.
Matt's
The
saying.
modern Tweeterhead
Yeah,
is a
but-
different aesthetic. They're putting detail and stuff.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
but-
Prime 1 level.
Yeah, but it's not
Yeah,
Prime
but
1.
No,
you're
no,
getting,
no, no.
But you're getting
I mean-
XM quarter scale.
Well,
Well, you still have the people
so-
buying third scale.
So let me ask you this:
Yeah, but
Do
they're
you
not-
feel? No, go ahead.
They're not Prime 1 either.
Really?
No.
I don't think Prime One is the end all and be all of product.
Do you think that Tweeterhead can intermix? Because obviously people do Sideshow and XM nonstop, but is Tweeterhead intermixable? Because basically with the, because I think the first line was called like the Power Friends or something like that.
It's the superpower thing.
Yeah, superpower line.
Yeah.
But since they did the second line, it's like, is their stuff really mixable with other companies? That's really the question. If you're talking about Tweeterhead,
Well, I got in my room upstairs. They sit side by side with some of the Bowens perfectly.
okay.
It all depends.
Because to specifically answer this question from casual, I think the only company that the general public is looking for is Queen to do Star Wars. I think there's not any other company that the public really want to see do anything.
How about
If Queen
Prime
took
1/3?
Star Wars,
I'll take
How
Prime
about Prime
1
1/3 Star Wars?
if you took,
Yeah, I'll
if
take
Queen
that.
got Star Wars, you would see major pivots in collecting in the statue. You'd see people pivoting big time.
The only thing that worries me with Queen is they want to do everything rooted. Like, even if it's not silicone, they want to do rooted, and I don't want that.
Well,
So-
luckily they can't do a Vader rooted, so we're good.
Yeah. I just don't want
But can you imagine getting like an Ewok rooted?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Chewbacca.
No. LBS, somewhat. Trey made a comment here. Was it Trey? I think
Yeah,
he
Trey.
said LBS for life.
Yeah.
I think it's short lived.
Because of the... You just got into it, bro.
Well,
I know.
short-lived.
No,
What are you,
but-
the mush? Are you the
No, but I'm
LBS
saying,
mush?
I think
Wow.
LBS, it's just because there's no other company doing it. I think if another company starts picking up on Marvel pieces and doing them in 1/3, then It's not gonna be just LBS. It's gonna be.
This is an old clip.
You know what? You just made the list.
You're out now, John.
Yeah, you just made the LBL.
Jay's gonna be like,
Jay's removing you from speed dial.
No, I'm just saying. LBS is at the top right now, in my opinion. The top. For what they're producing. I just don't like to get comfortable, because then you get another company coming in, swooping in, and saying, "Oh, guess what? We're gonna have our take at this." Right? You see all these companies sitting on the sidelines and seeing everybody get excited for this Hulk. You don't think these other companies are looking at each other and being like, "Yo, there's potential."
Now you're saying potential what, to compete in the 1/3 line, to
Of
compete
course,
in the Marvel
1/3,
line?
Yeah.
So you tend to collect personally. You want the line more than the
Well, I
more
fell
than
in love.
the characters. Like you wouldn't want to mix LBS with another. If Prime did 1/3 Marvel tomorrow,
I'd be okay with mixing. I'm just saying, market-wise, people will wait, as opposed to just, let's say, LBS put out a Hulk, we're gonna jump straight into that, when we know that there's other companies doing it, right? We do it with Sideshow. We wait to see what other companies are doing on the quarter scale front. So I think,
yeah,
you know what I mean. You know what I'm getting at, right? I just think that
I do. I just wonder if we represent the majority of collectors, because you're talking about patience and wait. And in the meantime, we're people who are watching these things, watching when sneak peeks drop, watching videos from Comic-Con, and then pre-ordering.
Yeah.
So who's waiting for what? Who's waiting?
I don't have a
Though
problem.
you don't have any other option, right? You
Yeah.
don't have anyone else making
No,
a
I'm so-
third
I'm-
scale Hulk.
Well, yeah, well, correct. Right now, sure. Yeah.
So
But I'm just saying, patience, I don't think, is the norm in the hobby.
I think if you're a Sideshow collector, you're almost a doctor. You have more patience than.
Jesus. Hey Eddie, I think you were hinting at something. What's your thoughts on this one?
Oh, I'm different than you guys, because I'm a movie collector, so for me, I'd like to see Prime 1 do Marvel movie stuff. I know Queen's doing it, and they're doing it very well, so I'm happy with that. I have some of their quarter pieces on order, but there's also no 1/3 Marvel movie lines. It's all either half scale or a quarter. So 1/3 would be cool to see. I think Prime 1 would do great with that. I think Queen would do great with that. So that'd be cool for me. And also Star Wars would be cool to see in either Prime 1, Queen. XM does a really great job, but they're so fucking slow at Star Wars. So any of that would be really cool for me. But it's not much that I would trade up, because I'm kind of in a transition right now anyway. So I just like to see that stuff. And then I think DC's being represented really well right now from everybody. I think DC fans, it's funny, DC fans, like, you're fucked if you're waiting for movie stuff, because it ain't really working out for you. But as far as collectibles go, you guys are killing it.
Yeah,
you
you
got
got a lot of
everything,
variety.
quarter scale, third scale, half scale, whatever you need, you know. So movies, comics, whatever. But DC's pretty well represented in my opinion. So
How about a Prime 1/3 scale Han and Chewie?
Oh my god.
And you could put the bases together.
I don't know. A 1/3 scale Chewie is pretty much
Who
like a
owns
half
the
scale statue.
Star Wars
Pretty cool.
license? Sideshow?
I think Sideshow
For
does.
quarter
For quarter, it's Sideshow, right?
and XM,
And XM.
but not for North America.
It's such an
XM.
untapped
Right.
market.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the potential.
Yeah.
A third scale Vader?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's going after that custom.
Customs,
one.
yeah, customs are killing
Yeah.
it with Star Wars right now. So
That even Vader's going after that one, which is crazy.
they're just a little. Some of them, the best ones, are slow, and the other ones, they're okay. They pump them out like crazy though, so it just
Yep.
depends.
A Palpatine on the throne with the Royal Guards in
Oh,
third
yeah.
scale? Oh my god.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Uh,
But I think
was-
1/3 recently has just became all the rave, all the hype and everything. So I think we're gonna see a lot more of everything being produced in 1/3.
Yeah.
I agree.
yeah. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Do you think quarter scale is going to be left behind, or do you think people
Nope.
are just going to
Well,
be?
no, because 1.6 is still around, right? 1.6
Yep.
is picking up again too. So
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's a full circle. Everything goes around in waves, and hype
Mhm.
and this and that. It just goes around. It has to, right? Or else the companies wouldn't survive. Well, then what's after 1/3?
I could see higher end collectors, and I don't mean to say that in a snobby way, but I mean veteran collectors who have been a long time and are starting to get into the bigger pieces. I could see 1/3 becoming that new flavor for them because we tend to look at, a lot of us when we're unsatisfied with what Sideshow brings. Sometimes we think Sideshow is like we've outgrown them, so to speak. So for those collectors that look at XM and you look at $1,100 XM quarter versus $300 more, and you can get a third scale. I think the higher end collector might start looking at the thirds, and I could see the quarter scale market changing. I definitely could.
Yeah.
It'd be like 1/3 and 1/6. You either want them really nice, really big, or smaller.
I don't know about a $300 difference though.
Yeah.
So
11,
five-
11 you
five or
can get
six.
$1,100 or so
Well-
for a prime 1/4.
But you gotta add that shipping in there, buddy.
Oh yeah, well, shipping always.
Yeah.
Shipping, whether it's coming from Singapore or Japan, either way, it's gonna
I'm gonna
cost.
start collecting like Phoenix and wait 5 years till the price goes down.
That doesn't work with Hush Superman.
You know,
5 years later. huh?
It's funny that you brought that point up, Pudgy, because someone made a post earlier. I don't remember the dude's name, but he made a post and he said like he's been collecting for 15 years and Sideshow Comic Con wasn't really exciting for him and he didn't see
Right.
anything that piqued his interest in it. I was like,
So
yeah, but when you have everything,
right.
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
that their fault that like nothing nowadays is piquing your interest? Now I understand there's characters they haven't done. Like okay, then there's that, but like I don't know if you should be like freaking out because you have everything and nothing new is exciting you anymore.
Right,
Whatever,
right. That's what I mean. Like I don't want to sound like a snob when I say outgrew Sideshow, but literally, when you're
Yeah.
a 10-year, 15-year collector,
You're bored. You're not necessarily you're bored, but you're looking
Right.
for that new.
Yeah.
You're looking for something new that's gonna liven your
So-
juices, and therefore just going to the next level.
right? So
Yeah,
now all of a
yeah.
sudden you got a 1/3 Batman hovering over the Penguin, or Jason Fabok Batman wrestling in a vat of acid with Joker, and it's like holy shit.
Eddie,
know,
did you just quote
that's-
John?
Why? What did I say?
Been collecting.
Oh,
for
the
15 years.
15-year thing? No, it definitely wasn't John. It was another dude.
Welcome, by the way, Brenton.
Hey, how's
Man.
it going? Congrats on 50 episodes.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah. Yeah, you've been a part of it a lot too, so great having you on. So we came up with this question earlier, just like a minute ago. What are your thoughts on this before we go to the next one?
Mr. Tardy,
for you,
man.
Brenton.
5, 4.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry.
You're wrong.
Is this
You're
the
on-
final
you're on the air.
Jeopardy?
Brainiac Brenton's got to think about it.
It took a while for it to populate. Okay.
Can't read
That is-
because he's blind now. He's Brenton.
Yeah, I couldn't see it.
Oh,
You're lucky
Daredevil
I
over
didn't see
here.
anything on
Yeah,
the
that's right. He
screen.
can't see, guys. Remember Daredevil.
Murdoch, Brendan
Yeah.
Murdoch.
I
Waiting
can
for the
relate to that.
radar.
You take away the glasses, I probably walk into things. So
Echolocation.
That's where your sentence in.
I you just collect it all, right? That's
Mm.
what you're gonna go for. If someone else takes it over, great. But I don't think I would sell everything I own. I said that jokingly earlier, but there's still stuff I would hang on to. But I'd like to see what other companies could do. I think there's a lot of potential there, and I wish they'd have an opportunity.
Someone to argue your point really quick, and you know who it's going to be, right, Brenton? He just showed up right now.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Oh,
Your nemesis.
We're
Buck
not
wasn't even
Dragon
gonna come
Ball.
today, bro. He wasn't even gonna come today. He's like, Brendan.
It's not even supposed
See,
to
Brendan
be
thought he was
here.
gonna fool Buck by coming in late. No,
You
Buck was
thought-
watching.
He
Buck
thought it was
watching.
clear.
This like WWE, baby.
Here comes Buck over the top rope.
Uh,
Oh my gosh!
Don't
Yeah.
put the
It's
Now
spandex
what the
on.
Buck is cooking.
Wow.
Oh man, I'm more of a Stone Cold Stunner kind of guy. Nah,
Oh, you're gonna drink some beers and give me the bird, huh? That's how it is.
Jeez.
I was gonna ask. I think the big thing about this is like how Sideshow has just monopolized like the comic Marvel license more or less in terms of for North America
Mhm.
for quarter scale. All these other new companies that people really like what they're doing, right? So maybe someone like Queen, or even like I guess XM is easier to get their pieces now because a bunch of distribution channels have been like established. But I imagine they'd probably be able to make more in terms of like even larger ESs if and get to more people. I know like ES is like that aside, like whether more ES is good or not, it's just that they'd be able to make more because they'd be able to get access to more distributors. Maybe like Big Bad Toy Store, they can sell all these other stuff on their website. And I think the question is, what company would you want to see snatch up that like Marvel quarter scale license and like execute something, take it away from Sideshow?
I think everyone's gonna say. Just my guess is gonna say Queen Studios.
For me,
Like,
Prime
people
One.
were- Prime
For
One.
me.
Yeah,
But it's
that
because
is-
of movies. I
Yeah.
don't care if they do comic stuff.
No, I
yeah.
still like XM.
Yeah, I'd say
No,
XM for the
XM.
comic
Me
stuff.
too.
Yeah.
I still like XM. XM's doing a good
Yeah.
job with it.
I like XM. I like XM. I like Prime. I've never had a Queen piece myself, so I can't judge.
Yeah.
But I love the Primes I have, and I love the XMs. So, and I love the sideshows. So, Statue Ho reporting in.
I love that, man. I might have to borrow that. All right. Going on to the next topic. Recast, good or bad for collectors?
Jeez.
Oh God, it came to my head.
Recast.
So Matt, do
Was
you
this
want to
only-
dig into this question a little bit deeper?
Yeah. Well, let me just give a shout out to my man Zan. My man Zan down in the DR. He's hitting some balls. I know he's watching, so just shout out to him.
What's up, saying?
Yeah, recasts. I mean, technically they're customs, right? They can be, depending on how you look at it. It's kind of a tricky thing. Personally, I don't like recasts. I don't think it's kind of like having a facsimile comic book, right? A remake, but they're out there, right? You have remakes of all types of comic books, and they also carry value. I guess the question is, when you do a recast, I guess not like a ripoff thing. I guess it is kind of a ripoff, but is it a ripoff from say you have a custom statue and somebody does a recast of a custom statue? Would that be a ripoff? And if it's done again but yet different, you know what I mean? Say they do another statue, but it's a little different from the original one. But I don't know, how do you categorize that? Then I guess the other part of the question is, if you do have a recast or you have a statue in your collection, does it taint the other rest of your collection? Does it taint you as a collector? You know what I mean? So how do you gauge that? I look at it like comic books, right? I've got an original 9.8, comic book, but then again, I also have a remake of the Hulk 181. Which one is, they both carry a lot of value. Do you have both of them? How do you gauge that? What do you do there?
I think like the way you've defined recast, you've broadened the definition too much, and it like muddies like the
What do you
waters.
mean stop. What do you mean I brought in the definition too much?
by likening them to a facsimile comic, that's false. A facsimile comic is a re-release by the company, and it's labeled a facsimile comic. A recast is
Fair enough.
making a silicone mold of a statue that exists and
And
trying to
ripping
pass
it
it
out.
off as an original. So
Yeah,
it's
but
not.
no, but what if it's not passed off as an original? They're saying, hey, it's a recast, it's a remade.
But like, how? What if the person who buys it, like, they pretend like it's original if they want to sell it?
Yeah, I mean but then that's you can do that with anything. I mean, there's people selling fake comic books on eBay all the time.
I guess also, in general, like I was just trying to go against the broadening of the definition. I just want to make sure like it's like narrow to what recast actually means, right?
Okay.
But like I would say, like, what am I against it? Yes. And I think the thing that I find bad is that yeah, people it would make things much more difficult in the aftermarket if you had a recast in there. If someone was looking for original, it would like you would have to have so much trust in the other person if they became more prevalent than they are currently. You'd have to have you'd be putting so much trust in the people you're buying from on Facebook. People could sell you a recast, and like, how would you know before it's too late? Or if you bought a recast, you didn't know, and then you tried to sell it to someone else. These issues already happen. But if this becomes much more prevalent in the community, then it would cause a lot of issues, especially in the aftermarket. I think it can any piece that where a lot of people know, oh, that's been recasted, and there's a bunch in the market now. It will make things hard to move the original.
Yeah.
XM is the only company that tries to have some kind of safeguard against that with their serial numbers. But if like people are recasting Prime One statues and Sideshow, the only real way you could tell is in the quality of the paint job and the casting. But then, like, I mean, if this became more prevalent and people were buying more, they would up their game and they'd make the quality to the point where, like, it might be hard to tell the difference. Then I guess in that situation, you might then ask yourself, if there's barely any difference between the original and the recast, what do you choose? I still think I'd want the original.
I'm kind of in the same boat as Buck. I personally don't think recasts belong in the hobby, to be honest, because recasts, from what I've been exposed to recasts back in the day, they were there for one reason and one reason only, and that was to fool collectors who wanted the original piece and thought that they were buying the original piece off eBay or off whatever. That's what recasts are, to me. You got to see it a lot with the sideshow, like Doom, for example. Doom on Throne, tons of recasts with that piece. You see a lot of it now, even with if you look on eBay, the LBS Captain America. If you see them coming from China, they're all recasts. So I don't think recasts are a good thing. One thing for a company who's doing a custom piece, but a recast, if you're taking the exact statue, painting it the exact same way to make it to replicate the original, yeah, I don't think that belongs in this hobby, personally.
The biggest or the most known one that I know of is Doctor Doom on Throne as the recast. There's like there's a whole controversy about on that one. It was fun to me. It was kind of funny because it was like, you're gonna do this to a grail, and they're not making as much money, but they're all they're selling it, so they're making money, right? But someone asked me, what if they did Superman Hush as a recast and they sold it to you for like $600, $800? The value is definitely not there. I don't know. I'd honestly probably, if it was in front of me, it looked the same. It definitely felt the same. Probably not weigh as much. I would probably honestly think about it, but I can't say I have that in my collection. Like that I can't even, like, I want to be able to show it, behind me. I want to be able to stand, behind it, in front of it. Like, but I don't know. It would have me thinking if everything looked the same, everything felt the same. Like, if it was in front of me, it'd probably get me thinking, to be honest.
I look at it kind of in my day. We would call things a knockoff. Guy in the corner would sell a knockoff Rolex, a knockoff Omega. You ain't getting a Rolex for $50 off a guy in the corner. But if you're content with putting it on your arm and it, for as long as it tells time for 2 weeks, as long as you don't try and pass it off on a Rolex and it brings you personal joy, I could see it, but I don't support it. But
Yeah.
again, in something like that, the only victim is Rolex. Oh, let's cry a tear for Rolex. But but the difference is when it's a recast, that is the sculptor's art. There's somebody who, there's the property itself, Iron Man, for example, but then you have somebody like a Franco or somebody who does this work of art. And now if somebody else is just going to make a copy of it, it's kind of like now it's on a different level. It's not the big bad company that's getting ripped off. It's the artist. And that's kind of sucky, So I don't think if I had one, I don't think it would taint my collection. It's not like, as long as I don't pass it off as something other than what it is, a knockoff.
I wonder if
It's
the
a
artist
knockoff
gets
handbag.
mad. Or if
But
they
yeah,
see
but
it as a
it's
compliment.
yeah.
No, it's not a
Exactly.
compliment.
No, it's not a compliment.
They're trying to copy
you
your
take,
shit.
but you're taking money out of their pocket, literally.
Are you though? Because they already got paid to make it
Right.
for them.
Right.
So how are you taking money from them? It's not like they were
Yeah.
gonna
Well-
redo it again.
well,
You
Right.
ever
Well,
remember
when
the
people-
big FBI warning in the beginning of the movies?
Yeah.
You're stealing.
You're
Right.
stealing from Sideshow or XM, but you're not stealing from the artist because they already got paid to do it.
Yeah. But you're taking, if they get royalties, they get residuals.
I don't think
If they-
get royalties.
If
not
your
actors.
contract. No, but I mean literally, if your contract, if
with the
I don't know how these
how can
contracts.
they can't? How can they get royalties on statues? I don't know how they.
When I
let me
say-
give you
when
an
I say-
example.
When
You
I
know
say
House of
royalty,
Dog?
when I say royalty, I'm referring to the fact that they get paid for their sales, and as they make selling pieces,
Yeah, but once
then
they
his
sell it-
his next job, he'll get a more lucrative job
Yep.
because he's associated with a piece that sold out. He's in demand. Daniel Bell went from somebody now to somebody bigger. Now, if
But
you're not going enough Daniel Bell pieces,
They also sculpt.
is that okay
for-
because Danny got paid?
don't
sucks.
they sculpt for both licensed and unlicensed people? So like, they're playing both fields anyway.
Well, as an employee,
It
yeah,
seems like
yeah.
they're commissioned
To-
to, do
to
a
say-
job, and
Yeah,
once
yeah.
that
The artist
job's
shit
over,
always.
that's it.
The artist shit always throws me off because I'm like,
No, I
they get
think,
paid for the shit. Like, I don't know.
yeah, no,
They
but I
get
think
paid
what,
once
stretch.
and then that's it. The artist is what you're saying. They get paid once and like they're not gonna get any more profit, especially because the ES has said it's not gonna get made again. So if someone recasts it, like that's someone else capitalizing off the fact that it's not gonna be made again to provide for the people who still want it. Is that what you're saying?
No, Eddie, are you talking about the artist proof editions?
No, I'm saying that whenever there's an issue in the community and we say, oh, but the artists, that you lose me there, because they're not like painters with a like a fucking studio where they're selling their paint one of one shit. You know what I mean? Like, they're still sculpting for a company that puts
gonna
out. Yeah, it's not.
Mhm.
They're not. I mean, they are artists, but like.
Mhm.
It's not like the fucking Mona Lisa and this got you know what I mean? I don't know. The artist thing.
I
always
know what you're
loses
saying,
me.
too.
You always lose me
I-
with that argument.
I know what you're saying.
I think
I agree.
in that regard, it's just more like if it's immoral, and they probably don't like it. But in terms of them losing out on money, I don't think they lose out on money from recast. It's just
Well-
something that like, they're not happy with.
The issue with recast is more the community and
Right.
fooling the community and
Mhm.
people becoming
It's a big issue.
falling to
But-
victim of a fraudulent purchase and so forth, because it happens a lot.
Sure.
It's a very fine line between recast and a custom. That's a fine line, but for me there's a difference.
No, for me, there's a difference because the custom represents some actual work put in other than just duplicating,
Of course.
you know?
Well, what if the consumer knowingly buys a recast just for display purposes?
Well, then I need to have a chat
Because
with that
it's cheap.
consumer.
Again, that's the
They-
knockoff Rolex to me.
Exactly. In general,
Well, I
when you
mean,
buy something that's a bootleg, you tend to keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
But I mean, go ahead and tell people
It's-
they won't respect you for buying a bootleg.
It's funny though. This issue only exists in the statue world. Like, you could go buy a knockoff action figure and no one will give a fuck. They'll be like, huh,
We don't
it's
talk
not as
about
good
that
as the
here.
original action figure. or like
Mhm.
the one, but like we get why you bought it because the other one is expensive as shit, and you don't want to.
Would
You
you
don't want to buy
buy?
that, so you want a representation.
But
Would you-
what if the quality was just as good? Like you said, a Rolex. What if I get a Rolex quality? It's the same quality.
Then they
Never
wouldn't be
really
selling
is.
The only
knockoffs.
thing
They
they-
would be making their own
You know,
watches.
making their
Yeah,
own watches.
exactly.
I guess-
Yeah, they ain't no Rolex quality.
Don't isn't that how some companies start off? Isn't that how a lot of places start off? They
Yeah.
start off making some. Look, remember when
Yeah.
Hyundai came out? Oh, that's a cheap Honda. I don't know about it. Now look at Hyundai.
Well, wasn't that Hot
Still a cheap
Toys?
Honda.
You know, how's that different? Where they're making, custom stuff. That,
You mean like third
Yeah,
party?
but
Six
Custom's
figures?
different
Yeah.
than recast.
yeah,
though.
like I said, custom
Okay,
isn't
well.
recast.
I guess for me, I don't really have. Like, should they not be there? Maybe they shouldn't be there. But like, do I have some moral high ground that like thinks recast shouldn't exist? Like, don't do your homework before you buy shit. Like,
What? Stupid.
know-
well, not to say stupid comment, but I think that's crazy.
no, it's not.
Well, you can
though.
get
like,
ready. I understand John's point. Is they come into the hobby to infiltrate to specifically rip people off as rip-offs.
That's where I get upset.
But that's not the question. The question is, like what Brenton said, you have somebody who knowingly buys a recast. You know it's a recast. You want to get it for your collection because I don't know. You can't afford the original or the
maybe you don't want to
Stone
pay
or
like
whatever.
$3,000 for Superman Hush, right? So
Right.
if you can get it for like 600 or 700, whatever it is,
And
I
the
don't know.
quality's there, but it's known that it's a recast. Now, I agree with you. Someone saying, "Hey, trying to pass it off as the original."
yeah, that's fucked up.
That's screwed up. But I don't know. It's food for thought.
Yeah, no, I agree. If someone buying a recast, I don't smile on it. In many ways, I see it as scummy. It doesn't matter if the person who's stolen like my work is it doesn't matter if I don't get profit. Is the fact that imagine someone stealing your work, they didn't have to do anything other than to copy it, and then they're making money off your own labor. That's what I hate.
Man,
Yeah,
I got a lot
if-
of
if-
I got a lot of
See,
A-
that's
I got a lot of A's in school looking at other kids' paper.
Yeah.
fuck though.
You son of a bitch.
I think that
Did they want to
No, I'm
like?
just playing.
I get what you're saying, but like, think about it, man. I don't want to make something and then someone just copies it and then they're making money off my labor. That's not good. I don't like it. I think it's bad.
Yeah, but
Um,
it may be your work, but it's not your property. So, like, if any studio commissions a sculptor to sculpt something, it's
Yeah.
owned by the studio that's doing it. Like, that sculptor just does the work. He doesn't own it. He doesn't get any of that.
You already got
Like,
paid.
his name just gets attached
okay.
to it.
Yeah, I'm not giving you the argument about like the artist should be like it's against the artist. Yeah, you're fucking over the studio too. Like I don't think I'm telling you why it's immoral.
Nothing
And
good
I'm-
comes out of a recast
I'm-
besides
like,
someone
yeah.
who doesn't want to pay a scalper's price for an original piece. Other than that, nothing good comes out of a recast.
And,
But
and
isn't
again,
that person's choice?
Right.
It's that person's choice, but we have to outweigh. We have to.
Why do we have to?
Okay,
That's-
we don't. Okay,
that's
sorry,
what
we
I-
don't
why do
have
we
to,
have to?
but we're bringing this up as a topic, right? It's a
Yeah.
discussion. We're having a discussion.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I rolled
I'm
out of
just
bed.
saying that
He's
thing
trying to
right
get
there
to
where
the
it's like
answer
we
to
have
it.
to.
He's trying to
That
get
is
to
what
the
I don't
answer.
like.
I'm trying to get to the answer, but
Oh, go ahead.
No.
the question-
I mean, I'm talking about Eddie. Eddie's trying to find out why you feel that that compulsion.
for me, the question is: recast good or bad for collectors? For me, it's bad for collectors. I think it brings more bad than good to the community. That's all. That's how I feel about it.
That-
Yeah.
Toilet
I respect
paper.
that answer.
I'd say,
But-
and it's also a matter of what you like. It's like a moral question here, man. It's like what you ought to do. Why do you do the right? Yeah, and I guess it just gets into morality and how loose you want to make your morals. In
Yeah, I
this
mean, it's a
case-
gray answer, right?
It's a
It's
gray
not
answer.
black or white. You, like, it's not
gray
a clear
It's
answer.
clearly
There is
wrong.
no
It's
clearness to this.
Recasts are clearly wrong. It's just a matter of if you want to do the wrong thing or not. If I'm streaming shit online illegally, I'm doing something bad. There's no if, buts, or when about it. I'm doing something that is wrong. If I stream like Disney Plus illegally on the site, it's
Or-
immoral. It's not
Oh.
right.
Or obey the speed limit.
He's streaming, so he just glitched. Something's streaming.
Or,
Something's
or,
going on over there.
or cross at the crosswalk.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
But
Or
like,
or not
Or
litter.
like when you watch Pornhub without paying for the fucking subscription.
It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong.
Here,
A minute
think
and
of
a half
this.
enough.
Think of this. One thing that I think everyone would agree on from the hobby aspect, because this hobby has blown up even more because of the internet. Like John is saying, the existence of recasts is yet another way for there to be deception in the hobby. We already got guys doing scams and yo bro PayPal me this and you know this. Now there's another level where even if a guy communicates with you and you do get the statue, it turns out it's not genuine. You can't resell it down the line. If you do, you have to be deceptive or you're going to take a hit because you bought something of lesser value. So I think everyone would agree recasts are bad because they're harder to move if you want to keep your collection fluid, and it's a chance to be deceived and be ripped off.
I just think it's a bad idea to flood the market with more like fake goods.
Norman had a good question. Or a good point. I don't understand how people can have major issues with recasts and no issues with customs. Customs are structured to prevent compensating the owners of the IP.
I think
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, I was thinking
customs-
about that the whole time.
Well, I think the thing is, I think customs are different in the fact that they're not just to John's point. It's not an exact replica. It's a fan art or it's something done. They just didn't get the license for it. So that's why I think John was talking about the gray area, because it's different. It's something that you'd like to see done, or that guys go and they produce it.
Mm-hmm.
But a recast is something. I guess what I'm thinking about is a recast of a licensed piece going out and doing it that way. That's the difference to me, that's the difference between a recast versus a custom. A recast is something that's already been done and somebody's redoing it and passing it off as the same thing, or not passing it off
Like
as the same
plagiarism.
thing.
But I think he's bringing up that, like, at
Both
the
are
end of it
illegal.
all, there's still a moral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's still an
100%.
immoral thing about both of them.
Yeah.
So why is the immorality of a recast not good, but the other one is?
Exactly.
I disagree. I don't think there's an immorality of a custom versus a recast. I think a recast is a copy of trying to do something that's already been done. A custom is just that. It's a custom. It's an original rendition of something, but it's not. It's different.
But in a way, a custom is stealing more from an artist than a recast is.
Exactly. You don't have the license.
You don't have the license.
You don't have. That's the problem with the custom, is you don't have the license. So you have a company who's paying the money or going through the legal loopholes to obtain that license, and then you're just producing on the side. The problem with customs is the custom companies are soliciting the product. If I approached an artist and say, hey, I want a nice Batman statue and I want to pay this, I want to pay cash, whatever, this and that, you're approaching, I think it's a little bit different. But the problem is you got these companies coming in soliciting these products just like a licensed company would. And that's where it gets complicated, because the licensed company went through the appropriate loopholes to get the license to the property.
John, that argument though comes into with license companies and being able to distribute in certain areas too. Isn't that the same kind of issue then that you're facing, where you're kind of skirting around?
Yeah,
when
you're
not allowed
diddle-daddling
to
around.
distribute in North America.
I think that the statue community in a whole makes excuses for something that benefits them and doesn't benefit them. So they're okay with this bad shit because it benefits all of us. And this other bad shit, it may hurt all of us, but it benefits some. So we don't like that.
I think we're watering down the recast.
I think that's the difference.
Right now.
Is
I think we're really
you pick the bad shit that is okay.
I don't disagree with that, Eddie. It's just a matter of, this is where I adopt, like, this is a situation where what Brenton said about shades of gray actually applies, because now it's a matter of, like, having a hierarchy of what is worse. I think recasts are very bad. Customs are bad, but it's like I look at them the same way as if I'm streaming shit online. I know both of them are bad, but there's degrees. Like, murder is bad, but like punching someone in the face.
I was just
is
thinking
bad.
of that. It's
Basically,
like lying and murder.
they're not the same, like, crime. You're not gonna punish each the same way, because there's scales to, like, the severity of the crime you're committing. But
What are you in for? Murder 2. What are you in for? Recast.
Yeah, but so I think what
What
Eddie and
statue
Buck,
did you recast? Oh, Batman, Superman, Hush.
Eddie and
Okay, it
Buck,
was
you're
worth
hitting
it.
on.
It was worth
There's
it.
like bad behavior that's acceptable within the community. Essentially, there's bad
Yeah.
things that are acceptable and bad things that aren't acceptable.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah, that's it.
Anybody on the panel have a recast?
No.
Not that I
Good
know of.
stuff. All right, we're all.
I could have been duped, but not that I know of.
I mean, even if you did, like, I wouldn't expect you to say anything. And
But
I
why
think
not? Why wouldn't you say it?
We
Why
need to,
not?
we, we need to we need to preserve that atmosphere of fear. No one should be proud to buy a recast. And
I don't
like,
know.
I'm
The
telling
chat,
you right
the
now,
chat thinks otherwise. The
Yeah,
chat
that-
thinks otherwise.
One
anyone.
Chat's
Sorry,
not
go
going
on.
on.
one highly respected collector in the chat said something to the effect of, "If I could see Hulkbuster for 1,200 as a recast, I'm buying that shit."
Yeah, I saw that.
Dude, no.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
And I feel what he's saying.
I'm not saying don't buy Hulkbuster for 1,200, but once you've gotten it, like, don't sell it to anybody. And
Exactly.
Like, keep
Yeah,
that shit to
I agree
yourself,
with that,
bro.
too.
Yeah.
Don't
I
go
agree
on
with that.
Facebook saying, "Oh, look at this like beautiful recast." I
Right.
got." I don't even want you to say that, even if
Yeah.
you tell us it's a recast, because by doing that, you're normalizing the purchase of the recast. And I'm telling you, the moment you start supporting them more, the better they're gonna become, and then you're
But-
gonna start seeing people like selling this shit and pretending it's like it's real,
All right,
like
check,
more with ease.
let me give you a scenario. The LBS Hulk comes out, right?
Here we go.
Oh boy, Here we go.
Look,
It's hollow.
Screen on.
I want.
No, make Matt big.
Yeah.
Say I get
That's
I
after dark.
want a 1/3 Red Hulk. I get an LBS recast Hulk, and I paint it and make it a Red Hulk.
I'm fine.
Now,
with that.
I'm not buying. I'm not gonna pay $3,000 for an LBS Hulk and then paint it. I mean, that's a buck move. I'm not doing that.
I
Wow.
just said dude, I just said
That's a
I'm
buck
fine.
move.
I just said I'm fine with that. Did you hear?
I don't even know if that's PG.
I mean, Buck likes to have his original stuff redone.
Look at the slander like over
So,
here.
but no, so what do you do with that? I mean, you know, you want to customize something, you want to get something. Do you go get the original and then you customize it, or do you dibble dabble with the Pudgy? You want to get a thing. Hey, you go get a thing. Are you gonna go buy the rarest, newest thing out there and pay all that money, and then redo it,
And redo it.
or are
No,
you gonna get the recast?
Yeah, but then it's a custom at that
That's
point, not really
Yeah,
a
it's a
recast.
custom. Yeah.
What you mentioned, like originally with the Hulk, making him red after recasting, everyone knows there's no red Hulk like that LBS is made, and they'll know like you fucking made a recast.
I like this.
No, but then it's okay, right? But then it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay in that scenario.
It's a
So,
part of the
what do
gray
you
area.
call
in
that?
that.
What do you call that? What do you call that?
The gray
It's a
area.
gray area.
First of all,
It's a
no one in the right mind is going to recast an LBS Hulk. First of all,
I'll tell you this: if you're making only one for yourself and you're turning it red, I'm totally fine. Especially if you're the one who like does the casting process on your own. The moment you start distributing that shit, you a hoe. And I'm just saying, I think, yeah, I don't know. I think like if you did that for yourself, I'm totally fine with that. When you do custom projects for yourself and you're like, you want to cast a piece and like use it somewhere else or turning it into something else and it's yours, that's easily identifiable as a one of a kind project, and it's yours. Like and even if you sold that to someone, I wouldn't even care if like that was the only one that was made. I think that's fine as well. And I don't know, maybe some of you are questioning that logic, but like just based on the like how it feels from like stage, like hearing it like at first glance, it feels moral. I don't know, it feels all right. I wouldn't say moral. It feels like all right to do that. I think one that might even be more like gray is like if there was a guy in the community that like if let's say you got a piece and you dropped it and it broke and it shattered into a million pieces for like let's say the head of like a sculpt that you have, and then there's some guy that makes recast of heads and like helps people replace their broken head. How would you guys feel about that? He's making like for particular parts for repairs, right? He's selling those to people.
We're just digging.
John is like a kill the person.
He's a mechanic.
Well, I don't. I guess I don't agree with like the moral aspect of it either with your argument, because you probably do on any given day things that are wrong, but it doesn't make you a morally bad person because you did it. So you know,
I'm kind of with
if you
Brenton on it,
jaywalk,
like,
if you speed, if you
It's-
you know, who knows what you could do, but
There's a
it
warm
doesn't
spot
make
in hell
you
waiting
a
for you.
bad person.
Hey, he said warm. He didn't say hot. He said warm.
he only said that because
You
he does
recast
those-
is a hot place.
He does those carpool videos now, so he's like, when those motherfuckers cut
You
in
hear
front
those
of
turn signals? Yeah. I'm YouTube streaming, you motherfucker. Oh, you guys are too much, man.
Yeah, I think at this
All
point
right,
we're
you guys.
arguing philosophy, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the next topic, and the next topic is pretty good transition. How much are you willing
Whoa,
to pay
like-
for a perfect statue?
Wow.
Buck, do you
2,000.
want to go deeper into this one?
Yeah. So like initially, I think what I was trying to say with this question was, you know, when we get like the prototype pictures for statues, we all like immediately assume that like the statue is not going to be the same quality for production, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so like how much are you willing to pay for like a statue that's guaranteed to look as good as the production? So as good as in production is guaranteed
As
to look
much
as
as
good.
they put the
as-
statue
as-
up for pre-order for, that's how much I'm willing to pay. What the fuck?
Wait,
That question
chill,
doesn't make
chill,
sense to me.
Wait.
It's like, wait. We're gonna make it exactly
I was
how it
gonna
looks
say
if
that,
you pay us
chill,
500 more.
chill,
What the fuck?
chill. You know, are you willing to pay more money if
I don't like this question.
if it's guaranteed to look the same?
He's giving them ideas, man.
or if they made it, or you think that we're already paying enough.
You're-
and
Is
they
he still
make
talking
it-
about
they make
recast?
it match
This
the
is-
production.
You're describing
Okay, the problem-
you're describing like a model kit, like a model kit that has a box art.
Right.
The
And
problem,
here, this is what you could build it to look like, and then you open it up and there's just a bunch of gray pieces
Or
and
are
a tube
you-
of glue.
Are you
the problem with the question, Buck, is that if we see a prototype, it should always fucking look like that for whatever price they put it up for. There shouldn't be more money involved. It should. If you put out a prototype, that's what it should fucking look like
So
every
Buck,
time.
So,
You know
Buck,
the
you want-
thing I hate.
In a
I
perfect
was
world.
gonna say that you ruined the question by.
You set me off with that
So
one.
Buck says, okay, the company's going to say, here's the prototype. You could have this for this price, or you could have this other not
That's not the
prototype.
question I asked. Eddie interrupted me. You guys, you guys are talking about something different. It's like,
You triggered us. You
Yep.
got triggered.
I was trying to ask, do you think that like, because right now we just immediately assume it's not possible for them to give us the prototype quality, or we just accepted that is the way it's going to be.
Hmm.
And so, do you think like if we paid more money, we could like should we get like better, or even as it is, like no, give me what you showed me with the prototype, or get to production quality first before you open pre-orders.
You know, the best way for a company to handle that would to have no non-refundable deposits, no NRDs.
Oh, yeah. That
If they had no
that'd be
NRDs, then because that way you could say, you know what, this doesn't look like what I was expecting. Give me my money back.
Yeah, agreed.
That's the only way that somebody would do that.
You know what they'll do instead is we'll still get the exact same stuff now, but when you see promotional pictures, in the very corner, in the very bottom, in really small print, will be an asterisk that says possible result. You know, results may vary.
But
You know,
but you know what? I gotta throw that.
because they're hand painted. Everyone's different, so results may vary.
yeah.
If we take Matt's idea, no NRDs, and you start returning the pieces when it's not what you
Oh.
look like, you're gonna
The
get the
companies would.
treatment. No. You know when Sideshow sent that guy the email, we have to cut off business ties.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what? Though?
Well, then
I
you
gotta
end
be
up
honest
buying
with you.
recasts.
There you go. But look, check this out.
Wow.
We do that every day. We do it every day. Everybody does it every day. When you go to
How do you
Wendy's or McDonald's, you look at the picture of that hamburger. Man, that
Oh,
thing looks
yeah.
juicy. Oh, that
Yeah.
was great.
The commercial
It's got-
too,
It's
man.
got romaine lettuce
That's
on
not
it. It's
even.
got
That's
the-
not even
it's got
real
the
meat,
drippy
man. It's
cheese.
sculpted foam.
Yeah,
That's glue, man. It ain't
Okay.
even
yeah, you're right.
cheese.
Right.
It's glue.
But they have real meat on the picture. They
Yeah,
have
but it
real
tastes as
cheddar
good as the
cheese on
picture looks, buddy. I don't care what it looks like.
Sometimes.
I'm not opening that wrapper and looking at that burger. I'm tasting that shit. That tastes.
The
shit
burger's
tastes
like
good.
this big.
No, but there's,
You know
it's,
what?
Get
it's
it?
about
It's
the,
like
That brings me to, you know what, Matt? That brings me to filters on Instagram. These women out here.
Oh my
Catfish.
God, that's
catfish.
What are you doing looking at women, Eddie? You got.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Oh, mute those speakers. But I hope you got your headset on. Okay.
I
You
can
don't
look.
need that traveling.
I can look all I want. Okay.
Eddie's on a roll. Bought a recast Louis Vuitton. Looking at.
Recast Rolex.
So where do we stand on fake titties then?
oh my god.
Oh, you
I
fuck-
don't even know, Eddie. Is that
In between them, hopefully.
Don't own a fireplace.
wow.
Are they sculpted or silicone?
No,
It's a
this is
gray
crazy.
area.
It has a question here, or here
Okay.
was my idea. Who doesn't, or what? Who don't studios do made to order?
Made to
Each
order.
collection gets to pick paint scheme approved
By the
by
license.
the
What?
license. These
Yeah, it-
studios have hired master painters, and each statue is ES.
Ooh,
I'm
like
not-
each one's a commission.
Who don't studios do?
Why don't studios do made to order? Each collector gets to pick a paint scheme approved by the license, and
Like
then
a
these
menu.
studios have hired master painters for each. So it kind of like you get to kind of customize your own.
Imagine a
statue.
menu.
Prices
Burger King.
would be
buying a
insane
car.
on that.
Do
Yeah,
you
that'd
do
be
you
great.
want
Prices
Hold
would be-
hold the ketchup, no onions.
do you want Jean Grey with large breasts? Do you want Jean Grey with small breasts?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Do you want, do you want Jean Grey
We
and
were
that?
doing
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
Put
there you go.
500
Yeah, the way it
cc
sounds,
in
the
there.
community wants like double D, Jean Grey.
Oh no.
I know that's a good one.
Don't let
actually.
Payne watch this. Do not let Payne.
Oh,
But imagine you have breast swap outs. I was going to suggest a breast swap out.
There
To
you
her.
go.
Oh,
This
dude,
way,
that would be
Yeah,
fucking.
you want her
All
like
the
this, or
cup
you want her
sizes.
I wouldn't mind
breast
breast
swap
swap
out?
outs. I wouldn't mind
For-
that.
Jesus.
What would you say if that was their solution? If Hank came on and said, "Listen, this is the art
They
piece."
would never do that.
Bravo.
Okay,
Bravo.
we have redhead or brunette switch out. So we got big
Version A and version B. No,
There you
version
go.
D.
You know,
version
I don't
D.
know.
a version double D.
Version double D.
Man, Steve's like,
No,
what
I
did
would-
I do today?
You gotta want this life. You got to want it all the way to your bones.
All the way to your.
Yeah, if you do that with female anatomy, then you're crossing the line there. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't do that. That's just
That's
totally
wrong.
sexist.
We can do it with the males too.
Yeah,
Who knows?
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
it
Is it? Of course it is.
If you offer
I'd
cup
like to
sizes?
cross that line.
Yeah, you would. That because
on.
the rendition of the character is not that. And if you're specifically
well,
offering
no.
cup sizes, come on.
Yeah, but
dude.
they hate how you draw
Not
the character
cup
in the
sizes.
first place. So
The
What do you mean
character's
that?
rendered in
That-
different styles. The character over the years is rendered in different styles. So as long as it's authentic to the IP.
I don't even care if it's
No,
authentic. I want big.
I'd
It's like
boobs
sh-
on my-
Black Widow short hair, Black Widow long hair.
It's fun to kid about, but
That's
I
hair.
think
That's
it
not
does
boobs.
cross
they're
the
more
line.
worried
Ah,
about
yeah.
you assuming that she likes Cyclops because he's a dude than they are worried about the fucking cup sizes. Okay.
All right. Well,
They.
that's it.
They, the people out there. People in the ether.
Transformers,
The burger
robots
people?
in
The powers that be.
All right, you
Steve's
guys, I
just
brought
like
back-
pushing us along.
I brought back PME for price.
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Before you start, looks
Oh,
like
my bad, my bad.
John.
Yeah. It's always fun.
John,
This
you gotta
one,
get out of here.
this
John,
one
where
was,
you going, man? John,
I
why
know.
is John always
I
leave,
know.
man? Every time I thought about this the other day. So, man,
No, it's because
John's
Tuesdays.
on for like an
Okay,
hour and
Tuesdays
he's
I have
gone.
I got the CW show. I come on
It's
here.
like
to
I
chill
got
with
the
you
thing.
guys. I
The
got
thing. I got the thing.
I gotta do.
I
So
got the thing.
I gotta do the thing, and
I
then
gotta go do the thing. I'll be right
I
back.
spent a couple hours here with you guys. I love it, and I appreciate Steve. I know it's very bad etiquette, but I appreciate Steve allowing me to come on here and talk with you guys for a couple hours before I gotta go, because it's always a blast. Today, a little spicy. This one's gonna burn on the way out. I'm telling you, because this conversation was
Wow.
this conversation,
It's like Taco Bell.
this conversation was a little spicy,
That was
but
a
I always
fun
love spending
conversation.
Tuesdays with you guys. It's always a blast.
So we know
Steve-
what makes Eddie come alive.
Steve, a huge
That was fun, man.
congrats on 50, man.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, man.
All right, I'll see
All
you
right,
guys.
John, man.
See you
See you
Pleasure,
later,
buddy.
John.
Take it easy.
Peace out.
Steve,
Be good,
Steve, he's taking me with him. I got the thing. that I got.
The thing.
I gotta get out of here, guys.
All right, money.
I'm sorry.
That's very Brandon.
was
You know,
fun.
the
Peace
thing.
Peace out.
Have a good night, guys.
All right,
Later.
later, dude.
Yeti.
See you, Eddie.
That's funny. Taco Bell. All right, guys, PM me for price. Give you a heads up right now. This one's exaggerated. It's more exaggerated than usual. Just a heads up. So this one's from Prime One. It's the Optimus Prime. OG price for this guy. OG price, original price, $2,290 bucks,
Oh.
with an edition size of 650. What are you guys guessing on this one?
6,000.
I zoned out. How much was it originally? What was the original price? I
I
zoned out. I literally did. I was
6,000.
looking at the
OG
chat.
price, $2,290 bucks.
Okay.
You say it's exaggerated or it's just
It's exaggerated. Like
Oh.
I'll tell you straight up. I'll be honest right now.
oh. Well, I don't know. If something's exaggerated, somebody's probably trying to ask for 15 for it.
12 grand.
I'll say 9.
These pieces are overpriced in the aftermarket.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by far, yeah, $2,290 bucks. Jeez. But Brenton, what do you think?
I'm sticking with 6,000.
6,000. Oh, I'm sorry. Cash. Buck, you already went, right?
Yeah, 12 grand.
Okay. All right, you guys. OG price, like I said, it's crazy. $2,290 bucks. Edition size of 650, which is crazy. Asking price. Asking price with free shipping is 11,900 bucks.
Damn it, Buck.
There's nothing special about this one.
Oh,
Like I
man.
was like looking for an autograph. I was looking for like
It's these are big in Asia. The Transformer statues, the Prime ones, the Transformer statues, and like the thing they love there, they love Iron Man and they love these Bayformers, man. Yeah. So
I
if
try-
you're
I-
interested, sorry, I was gonna say so.
No, keep going.
I was gonna say, so if you're interested in that, like Queen Studios diorama Transformer thing, buy it before it sells out, or you'll never get it again.
Yeah, I heard about that one. That one's gonna sell off fast. But yeah, man, I'm sorry, but this is when I found Mark sent me this one, and when he sent this, I was like, I gotta show this one.
Wow.
At least it's free shipping. That's generous.
Jesus.
I know, right? What's the scale? What's the scale? 1/3.
I think it's 1/10, right? Or it doesn't have a scale.
1/10?
Actually.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's close to the size
Yeah,
of
it's
third
1/10 of
scale.
something
It's
the
a
size of
giant
a building.
robot.
Okay. In our terms, what would you
1/3.
put it next to?
1/3.
1/3.
1/3.
1/3.
All right.
Still not reasonable.
This one has gone up in price like tremendously, or not tremendously, but it's up there. So this is the Sideshow Jane Foster. OG price on this one was $500. An edition size of 750.
Come out.
I think this came out during when Brimstone came out. The Thor,
No,
I think
it came out before.
came out before.
I think this came out in 2016 or 2017.
It's the first time I see this.
Me too.
Yeah, low ES, I think, and also, you know,
I got to say something about the ES. For all those guys who say they don't care about ES, I disagree with them completely. They care about ES. They care about ES a lot. The thing is, they don't care what number they have of the ES. I understand that, but ES. Who's that? Somebody's counting. But the ES
Trying to
does
get
play
to
a huge
750.
ES I know, right? Plays a huge part in the statue. And I see this all the time. I don't care about ES. I don't care about ES. Yeah, you do. Yeah,
Matt,
you do.
Matt, listen.
Like
I don't give a
projecting.
fuck about ES.
Yeah.
Statue Ho has spoken.
All right.
Matt, I think you're projecting your worldview.
I don't
onto
give
other
a fuck
people.
about ES.
I
really
don't care about ES. I just care if the statue looks good. And if I got to sell it later and it's hard, I'll take the loss.
Do you know? I mean, so do you care about what number it is, or do you care about the edition size?
That's one.
I care about neither.
That's
I don't care about
one.
the number I get or the ES size.
That's
So
one.
you're willing to pay whatever. So it
That's
doesn't matter. So
one.
money's not a problem
That's
as far as
That's
the
one.
ES is concerned.
I
That's
actually,
one.
when I'm looking at the
That's
price of the
one.
statue, I don't really look at the ES size. Although I know that affects it, but I don't think it affects it by too much.
Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Today's show is brought to you by Huggies.
Oh goodness.
Take your time, man.
So good.
So okay, so Sideshow Jane Foster OG price was $500, right? Edition size of 750. What's your guys' predictions? And just remember, the movie just came out.
Is this EX?
Yeah, EX.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
1100.
Yes.
1200.
1201.
I'll go with like 2000.
I'm gonna say 1,000. I don't think this movie was that popular, and neither was the comic book run.
Buck, did you go already?
12,000.
Yeah, but she's got going on, but Jean Grey doesn't.
Jesus.
Boob armor.
Sorry.
All right, you guys. Sideshow Jane Foster OG price of $500. This person is asking for $40 shipping. Asking price for this one, $1,740. So it's like double, almost triple. Yeah, basically triple of what like they originally got it for.
How much? What was the price?
1740.
Yep, and they can keep asking that.
Hey, they may get
Good luck. Good luck with your sale.
They may get it because the movie is out and everything. The hype
Yeah.
is there, but
That's a lot.
yeah, definitely up there.
I mean, especially, well, it. How many other Jane Fosters are out there, though?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How many other? Oh, you mean like statues?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what. That is the wire.
But yeah, so OG, it's crazy, man. Like when I saw this one, I was like, I was really interested in this one before the movie even came out, and this one just, I don't know,
Yes. Yes.
lost it.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Sorry.
All right, you guys. So I'm gonna go to the last one. I know this one just came out recently, but people are still selling it already. So you guys know what this is, right? XM Batman on bike. So it's OG
Yes,
price
sir.
of $2,100. In addition, I didn't know the edition size was this large, 899. So almost 900 of these.
It doesn't matter.
ES doesn't matter. We already convinced Matt. He gave up.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So you try to get one, you have to pay more for it.
Not lying. Yep.
It's like the Metallica song, Nothing Else Matters.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So yeah, OG price, like I said, is $2,100 bucks. What do you think this guy's asking for?
It's not even out yet, right?
It's out.
Shipped?
Yeah,
We'll
it's
have it
out.
in hand.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know. That's ridiculous. It's still available too, right?
Yep.
Did you already say what the price is?
Yeah, OG price is $2,100 bucks, but like we're trying to guess what this person's trying to solve for.
Including shipping or not?
Free shipping is on this one.
Free shipping.
I'm going to say 3,800.
Yeah, that sounds. I would say about 35. Yeah, that's what somebody's trying.
Yeah, I'm gonna say three grand.
What do you think, Brenton?
I'll say like 3,200, I think.
But
Damn, you guys aren't like those are rookie numbers, man.
yeah,
It-
you guys don't know how to play this game.
if Steve put this here, it means like the price
Somebody,
is up
somebody
here.
wants $9,000, and it's
And I
still
got you for you
available.
guys.
I'm guessing 5 stacks.
5 stacks. Nathan, did you already go?
3,800.
3,800. All right, you guys. Like I said, OG price on this one is $2,100. Asking price for free shipping is, what'd you say earlier, Buck?
$5,000.
No, what was it? What would you say before? 5 stacks.
5 stacks. 5 stacks.
Yeah, 5 stacks on this one. This person wants $5,000 for this.
On the dot, man. Give me the money. What are you saying?
Give me the money. I'll give you the recast. That's what I'll give you.
There you go. You get the recast.
I mean, this is still readily available.
That's amazing because I saw one for sale. Yeah, I saw one for sale today for like 2,600. They were asking for it.
I think the easy assumption is that this is coming from China and is shipping on eBay. That's where, like, if you go on eBay, you can always see a statue for an absurd price. They don't want to sell it. They just want you to look at the picture.
I think it's because it comes with the limited edition numbered coffee cup.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
Hey, I want one of those cups.
But why?
Yeah.
I don't care about that. It's not a limited edition.
See? Exactly.
Who cares?
Oh man, I think we broke something inside Matt.
Who cares?
No.
I don't care if it's a limited edition or not.
That's right. I know. Coffee's gonna taste the same either way.
It's not like that cup. I don't care if there's 1 in the world or 10 in the world.
Nope. Put it in the dishwasher a few times, that number's gone anyway. Don't matter.
That was $8.99, right? Yes.
Yep.
Matt, I'll give you a high five. Virtual high five, Matt. There you go. Oh shit.
All right, you guys. Let's get into
Ask
some
Nathan what he
pictures.
thinks. He didn't comment on it.
Is that the Chrome Surfer behind you or silver?
It's the Chrome Silver Surfer.
The Chrome Silver Surfer. Very, very good.
It's
The
both.
Chrome Surfer.
All
What's
right,
the
you guys,
ES?
start this off.
No, who cares?
Doesn't matter, does it?
It doesn't. And only if he has a glass shelf does it matter, so you can see the number underneath.
Yeah. Why would you even look at it? Who cares?
Exactly. Well, I don't.
Sorry, Steve.
There's actually a lot of.
You just whited it out when you got it.
That's right.
None of those numbers on the bottom matter.
5 years.
Have you guys seen this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Queen.
I saw Art had this one, but this other person, Adam, got this one recently, and he's saying that he loves the sculpt on it.
That looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that first
Y'all-
picture. I don't know what happened to him.
Do y'all remember
That's got to be the
bonus savings you could get when you pre-ordered this? It was like the first weekend or first week. It was almost $200 off originally.
Really? I don't.
Yeah, it was fall of 2020 when this went up for PO, I think, and I want to say it was quite some savings if you PO'd it in like the first small window. It was like $650. It was if you bought it that first weekend. It was very reasonable.
Nah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That I figure the camera has to be distorting that first photo when he's looking dead on.
It's
I think
it's
so,
like
right.
this, yeah, and it's pretty close to the lens, so that's what would be causing it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like the next pictures are pretty nice on this one.
Oh, that's good, man.
That's a good likeness.
paint.
Yeah,
Good
that's a good
paint
likeness.
too.
Really nice.
Nice.
And for me, my favorite part is with him with the
I like it.
yeah. But I didn't know the.
Did you ever actually
the
use
other-
those?
The movie
Yeah, I
did.
think so. And in Endgame, like he uses it when the aliens are attacking him. He uses the kill mode or whatever this is called.
Yeah, but I guess this is Endgame, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he has the
The
nano.
gauntlet.
With the
Yeah.
The
I don't
gauntlet looks
remember that.
really, really good. I saw close-up pictures of that.
You don't
thing.
remember that? Yeah, remember he was running with the gauntlet.
He started
No, I
killing
remember him having the
Okay.
gauntlet. I don't remember his eyes being lit up in the kill mode.
Yeah, he got into this so he could just like automatically take out everything that was rushing him.
Right. Yeah, because getting
This
swarmed.
suit, this suit kills me. I don't like it.
Yeah,
I didn't
I've
know
only
it
seen
came in
one.
white too. That looks good.
I've only seen one Iron Spider that I like. It's custom.
Yeah, but Adam, congrats on your newest edition. I don't know if you guys saw this one. This
Arnie Kim.
yeah, this came out
This
really
looks like
good.
Superman 3, the evil Superman.
Mhm.
It does.
I think
Yes. Yeah.
You can
think
tell
this is-
because of the stubble.
Yeah.
Is this like an older piece? I think it is. I think this guy stopped making customs for people. I'm not sure. I don't know.
It's a better likeness than the recent Sideshow one.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I didn't want to say it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what this guy is very popular for. He's done a Bruce Lee as well, but he's done like multiple like Christopher Reeve Superman statues.
That looks like
It's
a
Hot
cloth
Toys?
suit too. Like it's
Yeah, it is.
It's Hot Toys? I thought
sculpted
this was
bottom.
No, this is quarter scale. This is
Oh,
quarter
okay.
scale.
Wow. Cool one. I've never seen it before, so. I wanted to give a shout out to the BSC Chris. Like, I know like being at Comic Cons is like a huge thing, but then being there for friends and being there for other people, it's like I want to enjoy my time,
Yeah.
But this guy put up a bunch of videos, he put a bunch of pictures, so big congrats to him. It's
Yeah.
like,
Thank
I'm
you
sure
for
it's
your service.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, I think all those guys really worked hard trying to
Yeah.
bring as much stuff
yeah,
as
did
possible.
good content.
Yeah, and really appreciate that. They did a lot of stuff for the community.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
On BSC's channel, I really appreciated the like walk through the PCS booth with Aunt Adams. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool
That's
because
nice
he's
about those
actually a
guys having those
collector.
connections.
Yeah, exactly. They know these people, so it's cool. But yeah, we're gonna get into a couple more. This
looks
one
good.
came out from China. This is the Prime one. This looks amazing.
This is
see
a master
the-
painter.
No, this is production.
Yeah,
you
this
can
is
see
Prime
you
one.
can see they're using like translucent resin for the skin, so you can see like the light bleeding through, and it looks cool. Although it gets kind of waxy. That makes sense.
It works for Harley too because her face is
Yeah.
a lot more pale. Than,
Mm-hmm. Came out really good.
How wide is the base? Anyone know?
No idea.
No idea.
Probably 20, 22 inches, let's say.
I love the switch outs. They did a great job with switch outs.
is that officially licensed Jack Daniels there?
They put Prime Daniels.
Oh, okay.
But they also showed this one off, or someone showed this one off.
Was that bat pool?
That's Grim Knight.
Yeah, I
I
thought
always thought
Phoenix was
this-
getting this.
I think so too. I always thought this portrait was odd because it makes his neck look really long.
Or he has no neck,
Yeah.
Is there a swap out with no bandana?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
This person only showed it with like this portrait.
This took a while to ship.
Finally get to see all the guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This definitely feels like Deadpool, Spawn, Punisher.
So I said bat pool.
Yeah, it definitely did. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's like Venom bat.
Man,
Venom.
this one hurts my heart.
Oh, is this
'cause I
Buck's photo?
No, it's not. Unfortunately, fuck you, Renton. You know.
Jesus.
Oh man.
Clip it.
Yeah. This came out really nice, Buck.
Yes.
I know you like this one, but man, this is really
Oh
nice.
man.
What?
Beautiful. Let me take this opportunity. If anyone is selling this, hit me up on Facebook.
There you
Please.
go,
I'm
man. You
begging
got
you.
62 people watching, so
Sell it for retail.
Is this
too.
considered a recast because it's a clone?
Jesus.
Oh, he went there.
Brandon
that.
just has a thing against like spider characters with good costumes.
Hey,
The hater.
Buck, what's the story behind the electrical box on the base?
No idea.
What is that doing there?
No idea. I can't explain it. I just know the statue looks cool.
Okay, it does.
I'm sure you guys seen this one. Someone repainted the XM Samurai Poison Ivy.
I tried to commission him.
Said
That's
no.
good.
Well, he made a bust stand for the extra portrait and the arm swap out, and that's what I was trying to get. But he did it as a one-off. There it is, and he did all the painting himself. Did a really good job.
Yeah.
Really good job.
The good thing about him is that he rotates his collection a lot, especially once he's done playing with it like this. Keep an eye out, and you might be able to buy this if you like it.
You see him selling that thing?
I got my cap from him, that cap with all the accessories and the custom head.
Okay. Fair enough.
And I always see him selling stuff. You might get something like this month, and maybe 3 months or 6 months later, he'll sell it.
What's up, Romy Rome? Sorry, I didn't see you.
What's up, man?
Did he paint that mask too? You
I
guys
think
know?
so. I don't know. Maybe.
No, that looks stock.
Okay. So here they are together. Bucky saw it.
Yeah, I saw it on my own last night, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
So yeah, so there's. Have you guys seen this by chance? Has everyone seen this?
Yes.
Yeah, it's made of
The one-off?
plastic too. I
Yeah.
think.
Yes.
So it's 1/6 scale Superman that's selling on Big Bad Toy Store for $3,600 basically.
Yeah. Good smoke.
So
They're
it
criminals.
says right there in the description for futures.
No
that it's-
way.
Maybe, yes, it is. Yes, way. These people are the most greediest. Like,
Wait, because there's a Batman version of this with a forced perspective base,
yeah,
and it's got like that unique toned painting
Yeah.
effect, and I think it's going for like $1,200 or something, and it's a
Yeah.
1/6 scale. You tell me that's plastic too?
yes, it's plastic as well. Good Small Company only makes plastic. This is not. There's. Oh, man. Normally they make anime figures and stuff, but I don't know who's supposed to buy this shit. It doesn't even look that good.
Hey, the best thing is $4 shipping.
King Banian says, "I like the gasp."
No
no way.
This is a one of, right?
No,
Nah.
no.
There's an
there's
yes
multiple.
to this.
Yeah, there's multiple.
What'd you say, Nathan?
I for some reason I guess I'm mistaken, but I remember seeing somewhere that this was just a one of. It was a one of one, and that's why they were charging so much, which can make sense. But apparently, I'm way off. I don't know where I heard it. Couldn't tell you, but
If it was a one-off too, they wouldn't be selling it on Big Bad Toy Store. They sell it on their website because they're a retailer as well. They sell their own stuff on their site.
Why is this costing so much?
We got someone joining us. One second.
Remember when Bob Boucher showed up at halftime and the Mud Dogs won the Bourbon Bowl, do you?
I think Matt. I think maybe
What's up, Mark?
Farmer Bro Skrelly owns that company. Maybe.
Nah, I think what's happening here is the right question we should be asking is who the fuck made it sell out?
Yeah.
Who
Pre-order
bought
sold
a
out.
6 scale like Superman with no switch outs, made of plastic, and decided they were gonna pay that much plus
Probably that
tax.
same person that bought that Final Fantasy statue for 12K.
What's up, Art?
13.
That one is even made of polystone. It's way bigger. It has multiple switch out torsos. I mean, I'm not trying to like really justify it, but I think this is worse than that, honestly.
No, you're right. But I know they do this. Like if something's sold out and it goes up in price and then they get extra stock, they jack the price up. They tend to do that on like all their figures, like even 6-inch figures and all that stuff. They have a habit of doing that.
Yeah, but I think no, they didn't raise the price on this. This is messed up in my opinion. It's just good smell. They also did a Ghost in the Shell with an absurd price. At least that one is quarter scale.
They're selling the Batman one for $1,200. It says polystone, PVC, polyurethane. I'll bet you maybe just the base is the polystone. They don't give an ES.
Why would you care about the ES?
Some people in the community do. Not this motherfucker, but some people in the community do.
Hey, you were the one that were looking for it.
You know what? I'm gonna
That's
find
a-
out. Yeah.
Somebody was saying that people like me are liars, and I'm telling you,
Hey, I'm just
don't
saying.
give a shit about ES. That's all.
Yeah,
Hey, Steve.
what was the first thing you asked? I'm looking for the ES. Well, I don't see the ES.
What's up, Nathan?
To inform others, I could give a fuck.
Hey, can you clip that? Can you clip Matt for future usage?
Always,
Because I
always.
fuck about ES.
Yeah. 152.
That's it.
Yeah, but make sure you use it the right way. Context.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this news broke out like I think almost half a year ago. Like, but yeah, it's starting to. I don't know what's going on.
3,500.
I wanted to say this statue actually, if you go to the manufacturer's website, it's 1,883.67. I don't know where Big Bad Toy Store got the extra money from, man. That's like
Their
double the
shipping
price.
cost.
Nah, man, that's not.
That's their shipping costs and their overhead.
Yeah.
There's no. I'm not even gonna believe for a second that this piece is heavy, and it's like it's not even that big. The base is small. It's a
13
6-scale
inches.
character on a smaller base. So man, no.
No, they just figure if we sell this, we only have to sell 70% for the rest of the year.
I got to see what other places are selling it and for what price.
70% of the time it works every time, right, Brendan?
That's right.
Right?
Oh, I got this picture out because you know how we're statue collectors. This guy got buried. Well, this I think it was 400 AD. This guy got buried in a bunch of statues, and I was like, man, like this could be us,
I don't know. I don't think I want to get buried with nude dudes on my statue, like on my coffin.
It's at a museum.
Looks like the Thor base.
I know, right? This goes for the LBS guys.
Yeah.
It'll have big boob switch outs for you.
It's like the sarcophagus of Hercules.
You can be buried with a smile on your face.
This is
That's on the inside,
Is this a
Matt.
showroom?
It's in Greece. Yeah, it's a showroom. Last I remember, yeah.
This
It's
was
amazing.
discovered in Turkey, I think, and it's the sarcophagus of Hercules.
Really?
Well, there's a
That's
bunch
Nice to
of
see
these
it life
around.
size.
Yeah.
That's the title. The people, the reliefs on the side are telling the story of Hercules.
Maybe I can find a recast.
The size of a Buick.
It would cost so much. I'd respect it because there's some actual effort going into doing that.
But then I saw this one today too, and I was like, wow, man, like this is sideshow at its best,
Yeah.
This looks amazing.
I don't know, that bite in that lip.
It's like, take that.
I know.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
That makes me think of something else.
Did anyone jump on that one for sale a couple days ago?
Hmm.
It was like 1,800, I think. 1,800 shipped, I believe. It wasn't too bad. Better than what I've seen.
Yeah.
I love this picture coming up. This one right here. I love how the surfer is attached to Galactus. Looks really
Yeah,
good.
that's a great concept.
Yeah.
Very dynamic.
Somebody else put the Galactus up, but then I was doing size comparison with the Juggernaut. Man, this is it's bigger than a Juggernaut. It's crazy.
Now, did the Surfer originally come with that? The OG Galactus?
Mhm. Yeah, it came with Nova too. Nova is on the left hand.
Because the ones I've seen, there was no Surfer on it. Is it
You don't
was
have
there
to
two?
attach them. Yeah, you don't have to.
I love that display. It's a great case.
Oh, and this guy got his
Mhm.
Module cases in. I've never seen Module cases like this. Like huge to fit a third
Yeah.
scale one. That looks
Yeah.
amazing.
It's
Aren't they
awesome.
customizable to anything that you need?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I wonder how
You'll
long
wait a
that took
couple
to come
years
in.
maybe, but I don't know. Last I heard, it was about a year wait time when you get custom stuff. That could be better. It could be worse right now.
Archer's asking, do you think this Galactus can be beat? The
Hell
one we
yeah.
just-
Yeah. That's a pretty good one, Arch, but I've seen a couple other. Well, I've seen a
Heck
couple
yeah.
of customs. I've seen a
Can
couple
it be
customs
beat?
that are nice.
Can it be beat for the price? That's another enchilada.
Good question. The good thing
What was
is
it?
when competition comes out, the price on this should reduce, hopefully, if it's better the competition.
MSRP was 800, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because like Razor comes back with I hope so Arch so I can get it for cheap.
Yeah. So true.
Just let Razor know I heard this thing called a recast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he missed that part of the show.
And then Terry and his like his videos, the way he's editing videos and the way he does his lighting is like getting better and better and better. If you guys haven't seen this yet, check it out. He did an unboxing of Jor-El and General Zod. They're Hot Toys, but the way he talks about them is awesome. I really like this one.
They nailed the portraits too. That's probably like the best Russell Crowe portrait. That
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only issue here is that Terry likes Batfleck.
Were you born on a farm?
Oh no, Terry needs to stay out of his attic trying to get the boxes down. That's for sure.
Oh,
Poor Terry, man. Poor Terry. I'm glad he's okay. I'm glad he's okay.
he's not here to
Hey.
defend himself.
I know.
he was really hanging out.
Oh,
Oh,
Jeez.
who was asking for dad jokes earlier? Oh my
See
god.
what you did there.
That was
like-
Brenton himself.
that was Brenton
There
himself.
you go.
Oh, did you guys see this?
Yeah.
There's people out there that put their statues in the dishwasher to clean them.
I can do it except for the base because the base has like paper and stuff and glue and all that thing on it. So
Yeah.
like put it on cold
That seems terrifying.
and don't put any detergent. Or maybe if you use detergent, use something very mild.
Very mild. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Look,
I don't think you can control that from what I know. Like the temperature of the water. I think it's always hot water, isn't it? Like I don't remember being
No, you got
able-
buttons. I think there's buttons on it. Depends on what kind
I mean,
of dishwasher
Yeah,
you
it
have.
depends.
It's like a more modern one, right? They would do that.
Shut your hot water off under the sink.
Mhm.
I don't know, that scared me. He even took a selfie with it. I didn't show his face, but like, I want to be sure.
Looks
Probably
clean.
didn't do it just for the photo.
Yeah, I can see
I
that.
can't imagine.
You rust out your magnets.
I wanted to give a shout out to Jeff from Secret Sanctuary. He's the same as like he did the same thing as Chris. He went to San Diego Comic Con, and this guy's nonstop content all day, every day during the con. For me, it's like I told you guys before, it's like go enjoy myself. Like I'll send you guys pictures like next week. But yeah, these guys were there all day, and he actually made the news, which is pretty funny.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So big thank you to Secret Sanctuary, and yeah, check them out.
That reminds me, I saw PJ on the Tested channel today. You guys know Tested?
Tested Adam Savage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta rewatch that then. Okay. Someone got their Archangel and put it outside. I don't know how you guys do this, but this looks
Great,
good.
great picture. Great picture. Sun Gang. That's how you get the best photos.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they look amazing in natural light. Like that, really.
Wow, that's
Just
awesome.
reaching for the
Right?
sun. Don't go, Icarus.
That's
Yeah,
quite
this
the forced
looks-
perspective.
Yeah.
I love this picture right here.
This is great. This is wonderful.
Hey, Cash, you still picking this one up?
Yeah, be coming.
Dang.
This version or the other one?
No, the same one here.
Nice.
I saw I don't know what post it was. Another rendition of Archangel, but I don't know what company it was. I don't know if it was a custom or not. Do you know what other companies have done? I know Sideshow did one. I know this is XM, but what other companies have done it?
Was it leaning back?
Yeah, it was leaning back, and it kind of still had.
Yeah,
It was really cool. It's a custom.
Yeah.
It's a custom. Yeah.
Yep.
It had like massive wings and everything.
Massive. Yep.
Yeah.
Massive wings. All right.
Yeah, but congrats to Jeffrey and our guy Jimmy got this Black Widow in recently. Looks good.
Somebody else was looking for a Black Widow, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm looking for the one previous to this one, the Sideshow one.
The one
I thought
sitting
the
right
new
behind
one was
Buggy?
low stock already.
Yeah, this one's an edition size of 600. So it's,
That doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah, why are you
kinda
looking
does,
at
man.
that?
Yeah, right. Don't even show it. Yeah.
You need that clip right now.
To show you I don't. To show you I don't.
Matt, how much you gonna beat this horse? This horse is dead. ES only represents availability in the market. Once I got it, I don't care if it's a high or a low number.
Once
I
you
don't
got
care
it,
if there's. I don't
once
care
you
if there's
got
a
it,
million.
good luck
As long
getting
as
it.
I got it, I got an ES of 1. That's what I always say.
Yeah.
There could be a fucking million of them. If there's one, there's an ES of 1 in my house. That's all I care about.
If there's 10, if there's 10 of them, you can't get it.
That's why ES sucks. For me, if I don't get it, if I got it, it sucks for you.
Yeah. Oh, but you would care about it if because it sucked.
I would care about it in the negative if it prevented me from getting something I really desired. Yeah.
I think what
I don't
was
care
trying to
about it
say-
in the sense of it giving my piece more value.
I don't care about
gentlemen.
low he was.
Don't beat the dead horse. The horse is dead.
Hey, I got paddles over here. Shock them up. I took CPR, damn it.
What company did that Hawkeye? Is that XM?
I think that's XM, yeah.
Yeah.
Matt revives you just to kill you again.
Exactly.
But big congrats to Jimmy. Jimmy, awesome setup.
I like that new Black Widow a lot. I think that's great. I love all the effects that they added.
Yeah. Like they even added the Captain America like little poops or bangs. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, I think if you have Cap, that'd pair really well with it.
It'd pair well with Red Skull too, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, maybe even between Red Skull and Cap, you could put her right in between there.
Yeah.
I think I know someone that displays like that. Someone that just got an XM Red Skull, so that'd probably look pretty good next to this.
Where's your Gladiator Hulk, Brenton?
I'm afraid to ask.
Shit.
Oh, so Archer's asking, do you guys know if Widow was overscaled like the Cap was?
No idea.
Yeah, this is like the first picture I've seen in hand, to be honest.
She looks all right next to Hawkeye. So.
Yeah, she does, right?
And you know, Cap is on that super soldier juice.
Oh man, every time I see one of these, I gotta show it to you guys. So here's a couple pictures.
Yeah, it's a great piece.
Steve, I thought you were getting this.
I have to, man. One day I'll find this one. It's like I don't know. A lot of people say like you don't need to get the EX, but look at that. Like that looks
Yeah,
pretty
you
cool.
do.
Yeah,
You do need to be
Rip.
that's
That
pretty
looks
cool.
cool. I never noticed.
What's the
but-
ES on this?
Oh, I think it's sold out, isn't it?
I want the number.
Flip it over.
69. Statue Ho 69.
Brenton is an instigator. He's an
Quiet
agent,
instigator.
He's an agent of chaos.
Some people just like to see the world burn.
It'll burn.
Let it burn. Let it burn.
There's your Casca buck.
Yeah.
Ah,
but like,
look at her hiding over there.
Screw all that, man. There's only one Berserk piece for me. Maybe. I was thinking about Slam, but no. I guess what
I had that one for a bit.
Buck, you strike
So
me.
nice.
You
Slam?
strike me as a Griffith kind of guy.
Wow. Fuck.
Sideshow seconds.
Oh man.
Broken.
Griffith is never gonna go. I would like Femto, but not Griffith. His eyes look like he looks cockeyed.
I was gonna show
Wow.
this for John. This was probably the funniest unboxing I think I've been a part of.
I love the ladder. The ladder just brought so much joy.
Yeah.
Oh man, I fell out when I think it was Brenton when he had his back to the camera. Brent goes, "Ooh, booty shot."
John was so stressed.
I know.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
His wife came up to the screen. He was
I
like,
know.
"Come here, come on."
She's, like,
come
she's
on."
over there like, no, I'm not going. I'm not going.
Yeah, my favorite quote when he held her, he gave her something. What was it, like the head sculpt? And he's like, "Don't even breathe on it."
Oh my god.
To be fair, there's a lot that can go wrong when you're trying to do that shit live.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I've only ever done it live, so I don't know what it's like to put it together not live.
That reminds me of Cash and the Red Skull. Do you even lift, bro?
But like doing that for unboxing one for Eddie's channel, you know, you have to think about framing, lighting. You got to think about all that stuff. You got to not fuck it up and break a piece. You know, maybe you had to unwrap all the pieces.
Yeah. You need a
There's a lot of
towel.
work that goes into it.
You need iced tea and gloves.
Do you guys know this one by chance? Did John say if he prefers this one to the SS to the?
I think he
Sideshow
likes
one?
the pose of the original Sideshow better. Like that was
Yeah.
more iconic pose.
But he said this just trumps it. This blows out the water.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, congrats to John. This is his first 1/3 scale statue, and it's a beast.
And
I
this
think
is a
trying
great
cut
way to
down the rug.
start.
Yeah.
Big
This
congrats.
one still looks amazing.
This other one I found online, I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if the OG Batman had that portrait. Do you guys remember by chance?
Yeah.
It came with two portraits.
Okay.
Yeah, the variant did too.
Wow, I love this. I love this whole setup right here. It's very, very cool.
But he chose the new Poison Ivy.
Yeah. Yep. Cash. What's up, man? You're leaving me behind, man.
701.
Big congrats to you, man. That's crazy. 700, almost there, man.
Money.
Appreciate you guys.
When's the party? At 1,000?
Man, we hit 1K. We gonna do something special. Just know that, man. We gonna do something special for sure. Something
just
real
wanna-
special.
I want to let everyone know that the winner of the competition has been decided beforehand. It's Buck Fangs.
Good luck with that. Brenton usually finds a way to win.
My nemesis.
Yeah, exactly.
Mine.
And I think the only game I lost was in Spanish.
Oh yeah.
That's right. I played that one. I was winning that one.
Yeah, that was a complete accident. Oh gosh.
Edwin was winning.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cash at 700, and he did an unboxing. I didn't get to see this one yet. I got to
Yeah,
see a
me
little
neither.
bit of it, but how'd it go, man?
What, buddy?
Overall, I was very surprised with this, man. Very surprised with this piece. I know Razor had talked about it, but you just don't know the height from the base that gives it that lift, and it's not advertised as a I guess you could say like a LBS type base, but it definitely has a lot of like textures and engravings inside the base. There's a bunch of Hydra symbols on front and back. On the sides, you have more like I don't want to say stained glass, but you have skulls inside of the bars and glass. So it's like it's really cool, man. A lot of good detail. This is by far the best painted XM statue that I have in my opinion. If you're gonna talk about like dark colors being able to pop somehow, this is that statue. This statue has the presence on this statue. It's a banger, man.
Dang, okay. I gotta check it out then. Whew. Cool, man. But congrats, man. I know you're. I didn't know you were. I knew you were looking for it, but I didn't know you got it. So that's really cool.
Yeah, man. Got it. You know what I mean? Like me and Todd were talking back and forth for a while, and I was like, all right, man, what you thinking and stuff, and I have been wanting it for a while, just kind of like back and forth, and I was like, hey, man, it was like I could ship it out now, so I was like, all right, cool, let's just make it happen. So came like 4 days quicker than what he said, so I was like, okay, that's cool, but so first time for everything on that one, right, with the shipping, but
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Well, nice one, man. I'll check it out a little bit later, but yeah, congrats again. It's cool.
Yeah.
So someone else is collecting these. I don't know if you guys seen this before, but yeah, what are these called? Insanity pieces, whatever.
I think they have a
one's
different
called
name
Sanity.
for character.
Batman Sanity.
Batman Sanity.
Wonder Woman is courage, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. That sounds right. And Superman will be justice.
I barely know any of the characters on Wonder Woman's base. I know Grail, Cheetah, Ares, and I think that's all I know.
Yeah, I don't know much about the
Toy
Wonder
Maker
Woman.
is there.
You gotta admit, it looks good though. There's like a lot going on. I like it. I don't know if I'd get it, but I like it. The Batman that does stand out.
I think that one's easier to relate to. Like a lot of people kind of know Batman's villains too.
Plus, all those guys were in the animated series, so like, a lot of people to watch that, they might not have read all the books with those characters. So,
He's waiting on number 3, waiting on Soups.
I think the Soups looks better than both from the rent.
Do you think they'll actually change that? Do you think they'll listen and like take away Livewire and put Darkseid in there instead? Or are they
People
just
make
like, we're too
some-
far,
I-
it dodoesn't matter?
I think if it was me and my company, I'd say fuck off in a polite way. But I don't know. XM does norms, now and then they'll bend over for the community. I think it's very nice for the consumer. I don't think it's a good idea for the XM to always give people. It depends. I shouldn't phrase it like that, but having that open forum, I think it's getting to the point where people just say whatever they want, and they're very rude about it.
Well, I think you have to be selective on what you decide to change and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like probably the Jean Grey statue is just going to be left as is. I doubt they'll take that back to enhance things.
Never know, man. We'll see.
Add 1,000 cc's on both sides.
Jesus. Time to get to some memes really quick. What's your plan for today? Me in air conditioning.
Oh shit.
This one made me laugh this week. It was hilarious. Avengers Secret Wars release date is November 7th, 2025.
First, you must watch Agatha. What did after? What was that? Agatha something.
This is for
Hey,
this
there's-
is for phase 5, right? Or phase
I forget if it's 5 or 6. I think 6,
6.
right?
I don't know. What phase
I
are we
don't
in now?
know.
Phase 4? Are we in phase
I
4?
don't even
Yeah.
know anymore, to be honest.
I
Yeah,
just
25,
remember
so
Phase
yeah.
6 is going to start with Fantastic Four. That's what I remember them saying for Phase 6. So I don't know.
3 years.
Hey, Daredevil
Um,
Born Again's before this, so
I brought this one out again because I love this one. It's yeah. Oh man.
Richard Rider over the top.
Yeah.
Oh man, this could have been Space Jam because I mean he's from space. That's bad.
it's a boom shakalaka there.
The truck we expect every year. The truck we are getting this year.
Oh man,
You guys get it?
yeah, Resident
Yeah.
Evil.
Resident Evil. Yeah, everyone's gonna get the zombie virus. What they see, what we see. The collector.
The collector.
I don't mind what they see.
Yeah. You're good with that
I
too.
feel like that top one's been substituted a lot with the 40-year-old virgin.
Oh,
When he's clean.
Oh, that's funny.
gun club.
I've been alive 20 years and still haven't found the right thing to say when someone knocks on the door of the public bathroom you're in.
Occupied, motherfucker.
Oh man.
I love the people that just like budge on it and then budge on it again. They're like, it's not opening. What do you think?
Yeah.
I know that's really awkward. It is too. Like you don't know how to respond when someone knocks.
Yeah. I saw Thor, I think, put this one up. Padme, put the ship down. Don't let your personal feelings get in the way, Anakin. Did you forget everything I taught you? Oh, right. It's over, Padme. We have the high ground.
Oh my gosh.
DC, when they aren't doing so well in cinemas, it's simple. We revive the Batman.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm down for it, man. I'm actually more excited for the first time, in a decade. I'm more excited for DC than I am for Marvel.
What are you like looking forward to? I think they announced Batman too, right? I saw.
Yeah, they announced a bunch of sequels for that Batman.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
Bucks
I
really
think they
can't
might.
wait for Aquaman too.
Yeah, gross. I didn't even like part 1. They are doing, I want more like the Joker and Batman. You know, give us like, and I wouldn't mind standalone films like more of those.
Joker
Like,
2.
You really want more Joker?
I don't want more Joker. I want more like that. So standalone like films. I'm not even asking for a sequel to Joker. I just would like, them to try new things that are like different and they're like interesting. We're not there's a distinct difference between the kind of film you get with the Joker and the Batman. They're not the same like feel. It doesn't feel like there's a committee behind that's making sure everything feels the same. If you watch one Marvel movie, there's like a tone and a mood that carries over across all of them. And like
It's like a house style.
It's formula.
I don't know. I would love to see a follow with Joker and Batman. I mean, who wouldn't? I'd love to see a Joker going bananas and having a Batman out there where he's just like totally messing with him.
And I don't even disagree with you, right? I like those two films very much. But like on top of that, give us like more in that vein, where like you're experimenting with new things.
All right, it's like I want to see the actual going at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would like to see a movie with them actually going at it, where there's more, like the movies that came out were more introductory to the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to see the Joker in his prime just going bananas and driving Batman bananas.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, Buck,
Killing
Buck,
joke.
it sounds
Killing
like
joke movie.
told from his perspective, Matt.
From whose perspective?
Maybe from the Joker's perspective. Maybe center the movie on Joker.
Not
No, that's been
Not
every
necessarily
movie
like
that
the-
the Joker's
no,
been
not
in.
necessarily. Not necessarily told from his perspective, but just I mean, a third person perspective, but still, it just you would like to see that.
I agree, Arch.
I want to see. Oh god.
Buck, I think you were saying DC give up on a connected universe. Just make movies. Like,
Yeah.
stop
yeah.
trying to connect everything.
Yeah.
I think everything that has to do with the Justice League movie, like that Justice League movie is awful. Like, just forget it ever existed. Maybe you bring
Terry's
back
gonna
some
come
of
after you.
maybe you bring. I like Henry Cavill as Superman, so maybe you could bring him back. But
I do
this
too.
Black
I
Adam-
want to see
I
him
don't
get
know.
in.
I disagree. I like the movie. I thought if they need to, I think they need to do something with Darkseid. Bring Darkseid in. I would love to see those characters come back and fight Darkseid.
probably with better CGI. I'd like to see it, but
Yeah, better CGI, but yeah.
I don't
What do
trust
you guys
Warner
think of
Brothers
that?
to do that well.
What do you guys think of the Rock on this one?
It looks amazingly good in terms of likeness. It's
Right?
it's
That's what
phenomenal.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
Someone
Spot
said like
on.
that there's no likeness, like it's way off. Or something. I was like,
I think
if
there's
he put his
always
eyebrow
that
up,
person to like just bring that up. There's always that one
Yeah.
that has to say that
Just-
for some reason.
There's always
If
even
you
99% is not good enough for them.
What the Rock
But
is cooking.
I mean, that first picture, that pic on the right where he's not wearing the hood. I mean, that
Yeah.
does look a little
Yeah,
strange, but
that one looks a little off. Yeah, but everything else.
I think it's just the angle because everything else looks really good and like The Rock. It looks just like him.
When I was
Angle and lighting, yeah.
when I was in school, there's always like at least two people in the class when they were taking a sculpting class. They wanted to do like The Rock, and they always failed at it. So whenever I see a good Rock sculpt, I'm like, wow, that's good.
I mean, this thing looks awesome. It really does.
Yeah,
I didn't understand this one. It comes out with 2 different editions or 2 different like
Yeah,
variants, I guess.
I was just gonna
I
ask
looked-
that. What's the
I was
difference?
staring for like 10 minutes. But it's the trim.
Cloak.
No, this is the trim on the belt is black in this one. The other one it's like gold. And the trim,
Oh.
the trim around the hem of the collar, I was staring for so long. I'm like, what's the difference? Yeah.
He was making Rock uncomfortable.
Well, I was just thinking
Sure.
it's like a video game where you're like, do you want to be a good guy or a bad guy? You pick your path. And I was like, oh, they're doing that with statues now.
I wonder why they even made like the variant. Like, there's in my opinion, there's no difference. Yeah, but it's if you want it, you want it. The base is the base kind of sucks. I don't like the way it's just writes as Black Adam like that.
How do you think the movie's gonna be?
I think it'll suck. I'll watch it if someone tells me afterwards that he does the people's elbow to someone. Then I'll
No,
See, that's where I think the
it'll be
mistake's gonna come.
successful.
I agree. I think
Successful
he's gonna
or
go.
good.
See, I think a lot of people are thinking he's gonna go in there as The Rock. I think he's gonna go in there as an actor and play Black Adam. I don't think he's gonna. People are expecting to see.
The Rock as an actor, he just plays the same dude in everything. It's his personality, and that's what people like about him. I'm not
Well, see,
disagreeing.
that's where I think you're wrong. I think he's going to show a different personality coming in here and playing Black Adam.
After 50 years, all of a sudden he's gonna switch everything up and show you can act.
They can. They can.
The director is going to tell him, give me some
Right.
more Scorpion King. And then he's going to deliver.
I can
Oh,
see Scorpion right here. Yeah.
Hey, you'd
No.
be surprised. I think he's gonna do a good job at it.
He'll deliver. He'll deliver. He will.
He's
The
been
movie's
wanting
He's got
this for
so
a
much
long time.
charisma that I think it's hard to not like him on the screen.
I don't know.
I mean-
like, I'm not saying people won't like it. I won't like it. Probably. Who knows? But
Well,
don't know,
I mean, what do you
have
want?
no-
Are you asking is it going to win like Best Picture? No,
wants-
I don't anticipate that.
He
Are
wants
people going to
Shakespeare.
have a lot of fun and it's going to make
I don't-
money? Yes.
Oh yes. Then if that's the question, I agree with you. I think it's gonna make a lot of money because it's The Rock. It's The Rock. He sells tickets. He puts asses in seats. But like you asked if it was gonna be good, I said no. I don't think it'll be good. Like people like.
Well, I
something
think good is sometimes synonymous with are you going to enjoy it? Like that's the thing. When people say is the movie good, I think they mean, did you have a good
Good
time?
time. Not that it's a
that's
piece
what
of
you're looking
cinematic
for, not-
brilliance. Right.
You're not grading it on, well, the cinematography here was, a little lackluster.
I don't know.
I think it's gonna be funny actually, based on the trailer. And some of those characters, it looks like there's a bunch of comedic relief characters.
Well,
But,
the sense I get is Black Adam as a character is like kind of like a Hancock. You remember that Will Smith movie where he's like, he kind of does good things, but in a wrong way.
Mhm.
I,
So
I
I
don't
think
know.
there can.
Like I was just saying my opinion on. I don't think I will like it, but in terms of financial success, I actually expect it to be a financial success, especially with how he's been hyping it up on Instagram for he's been hyping it up for a year or more now. Yeah, and he has a whole cult of personality behind him. Like people love this guy, and it's deserved. He's a very charismatic person.
Mustache looks cool with the cape.
How likely do you guys think it's going to be that they get this portrait like this one, like this prototype?
I think it's a good chance. Blitzway on this one, I think it's a good chance. Who knows? You can't. I say 70-30. That's the chance.
There's a lot of room for error without him having any hair, because they're going to have to get a lot of the shading right with the colors they use, and depending on maybe they only use a couple shades of brown or tan or whatever they use, and I don't know. It could go either way. I think we'll see.
I just hope they nail it. Doesn't look too porcelain-like. If it comes out looking porcelain-like, then they need to texture it a little bit.
I mean, they've set good precedents for themselves. So
it won't have the Storm hairline, that's for sure.
Yeah, they've done good things in the past, right?
Yeah, I mean, look at that Pattinson. One I think
production.
that
That's not production.
Well, I still
the Joker
that they'll come through on that. It's
the Joaquin Phoenix
you
Joker
get
was
that
great.
Batman.
And did it say what scale it was? Is this a?
I think it's 1/3.
Is it 1/3?
Yeah. Actually, will it be 1/3? I think no.
I think it might give you an option. I don't know.
Probably would be 1/3. I think the only quarter scale they've done is Ripley and Paul Atreides.
Well, we'll see. Rashid showed these off. I thought these were badass. He had the Black Panther ensemble, man.
Yeah, I like that XM.
That poster behind it with the bus and everything. I was like, dang, man. And then he pulled out a Brenton with a XM Hulkbuster. I didn't think he had this, but
in transformation. Yeah.
Randy, can you remember when this lost the tournament?
I'm still scarred by that. That's
Wow.
If we were talking edition size, it would have won. It probably has a lower edition size than Thanos on Throne.
I don't think actually. I think it's on Throne probably.
Yeah. And then this guy with the Spidey collection, I thought this was amazing. This is the only one he got to share, but this was cool.
Damn, you'd love to see it.
I've seen this guy in his collection before. This guy named Tyler. Oh yeah.
Is this guy in a school?
Right?
Looks like the principal's office.
Oh wow, you're right. You're right.
It's got a window in the door.
I'd get in trouble every day to go visit that.
I know, right?
Just beat the crap out of this kid, and I need counseling.
Do you guys keep statues at work at all?
No.
I have a couple. I have small ones on my desk.
I have
a couple of Bowen busts and the black and white Batman.
Oh man, I got a black and white Batman. I got to put out somewhere.
And the John Bernthal Punisher. Go ahead. Sorry.
Here we go.
We're talking about scale earlier, and I don't know, man. I was loving this one, like Phoenix, and I was like, enjoying it, and then someone called out that it doesn't have the right assets or something, and I was like,
I just recommended. I saw the turmoil in the forum, And I say, you know what? Maybe they'll just come up with a switch out. Boob switch out.
No, I think it's fine as is. You know,
Yeah, it's
that's
Yeah, I think it's fine too. Like,
I'm being facetious, but yeah, I mean, let's see
yeah.
what happens.
Come on, Ang, give the people what they want.
Give the people. Wouldn't that
I
be
mean,
great?
you know, to look at it from the other perspective, though, I can get, you know, it's a fictional character. Yeah, a lot of fans they want it to be what they envision, and this is not what they envision. So I can understand that. It does. It can get a little out of hand, of course, you know, but I think it looks fine personally. I think it looks anatomically correct. However, a lot of people feel otherwise. So,
Is it to go on Nathan's point? When you say how much different is it than when Pattinson was cast? That we ragged on him because he looked really skinny, right? It's just kind of the same thing. We have an image of Batman having a certain physique, and then they cast this guy who weighs 120 pounds. And a lot of people, you know, had problems with that's not depicting the Batman as I visualize him.
Was that a recency bias because he went from Ben Affleck to Robert Pattinson?
Could be, but you know, I'm trying to show there's a
well. I mean,
process of
think
thought
about
there.
it. If you went from Michael Keaton to Robert Pattinson, do you think
Right.
people would have complained?
they would have been taller.
Yeah, it's kind of more of the same almost. I remember when Keaton was cast, I was like, really? Beetlejuice is going to be
A
that?
lot of people
I mean,
were not about it.
Yeah.
A lot of people were
Once I
angry
saw the
about
movie.
that. They're like, Mr. Mom is Batman? What?
Right.
You know,
I thought Nicholson. When I heard Nicholson, I was like, Nicholson's going to be a
Hey
great
guys, back on Gene. We're talking about like the ass.
back on the.
Let me zoom in for you guys. No kidding.
There was another picture that like didn't have the this black thing, and then you could better see like the curve of like everything. Because there was also the complaint that it was like not correct anatomically. But I think it's fine.
I think
anatomically.
it's probably just the shading from this black and white, like darker
Yeah.
photo. Like once
Anger.
people see it in color,
Her shoulders are pulled back.
Yep.
And, you know, thinking of what those muscles would do, in that case, they would be stretched out and appear flatter. Plus, she's got clothing, which appears to match them down some, you know, so they could be a decent size under there. Use your imagination, guys. I don't know. That's just my take.
They need to show us. They don't need. They can't like make us like have to imagine. That's a stupid point.
Okay, but all right.
No, I was making a stupid point.
But
I was gonna say,
it was bad. It was.
to
I
give
thought about it again.
to give the people credit that don't like this, like it and this kind of lighting, it does look like she has like a male chest, like with like with massive pecs. But like after Aang showed the other picture with the casting, it looked or the print, it looked like it looked normal, it looked all right. But I still understand people still wanted bigger boobs. So I don't know. It depends if XM will listen and oblige or not.
well, I mean, I don't think you need to like message the leadership at XM asking for that. That seems like maybe a slightly awkward thing to ask for of your complaints when there's alternatives out there. Isn't the Sideshow one still available? Maybe go get that one. Just skip it if you don't like it.
Three of them, isn't there?
Why would you do that if you have the chance to implement a change on something that you think you might like? Why would you forego that chance to like?
What's the truth, damn it?
I'm afraid! All right? You want to hear me say it? You want to break me down? All right, I'm afraid.
That's why.
I'll tell you why. Like, are you saying why forgo the chance to give constructive criticism?
Yeah.
Because at a certain point, it no longer is constructive. And from what I've seen on their website, there's a lot of people that use it as a great forum for constructive criticism, and there's a lot of people that you might see posting complaints about a lot of pieces, and they may not even ever buy it. So you can't make everyone happy. At the end of the day, they're going to put out a product that they want to put out. If you like it, buy it. If you don't buy it. and speak with your wallet. I don't know. That's just me
Yeah.
personally. I think they are way overly nice at that company, which is great for the customers. They have good communication, but I think they're communicating a little too much.
I think so too.
If it were me, I would tell some of these guys to fuck off. Personally,
Exact words I used earlier in this show. Like, but in the end, if you're the customer, right, and you see that XM listens when you demand a change, then definitely I would be putting my 2 cents in right now. If they don't listen, then I can exercise my customer like prerogative and pick the piece that like appeals more to me. But right now, in the point where they have the chance to like actually make a change happen, I think it's probably best to keep on like pestering, but don't do it in like an incessant way.
Well,
Yeah,
should
but I
you
think they
pick your
just
battles?
yeah, that's what I agree. I think that they just want to get a sense of feel from the community. I don't necessarily think they're going to listen to every Joe Schmo on their criticism. I just think they're going to see what an overwhelming majority is saying, just to get a sense of something before they actually go to production with a piece.
Yeah, I think like one of the most recent examples of that is what Jay is doing with LBS. You know, a lot of people didn't like the size of Thanos, so
Mhm.
he's making him a little bit bigger. Like his head was too small, according to a lot of people. And then there's like other things that, you know, like the Venom one, like LBS is doing. So I mean, it comes with the territory, right? They're making
Yeah.
all these products that are super popular at small edition size. But it definitely comes with the territory, and like we're never gonna be happy, to be honest. Like we could have all this stuff, and we're just gonna keep wanting more and more and more and more. So
Remember, you can always get the sideshow Dark Phoenix diorama, and you
Yeah.
get 4 boobs for the price of 2.
Yeah, but I don't think you could
Keep it
compare the
positive.
two with like Thanos when that was, when just seeing them standing next to each other, you felt he was just he wasn't as imposing, and the MCU's influence that Thanos was so much larger than all the other characters.
Mhm.
I think that's why they probably went ahead with that change. They're not like, oh, it seems really nitpicky for like the female anatomy of like how that needs to be portrayed in a statue.
Right.
I think also it's like the fact that people have been able to push them towards implementing changes like on a bunch of pieces recently. They were able to force it with the Thing. They were able to do it with Swamp Thing. I can't remember. There was a bunch of other pieces too that they've been able to make them like change something. And then like XM comes back to the community and asks, "Oh, is this okay?" XM still does some pushback, but generally speaking, they've been able to make XM make changes on pieces recently. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I'm like you're gonna cross a line when you start talking about anatomy, female anatomy, and stuff like that.
We'll see next week when they bring out more pictures, or probably later this week. But
Well, my concern be if fans push too hard for this, that what's to say they just kind of back off on female characters in general then, because they're like, well, if they're gonna be like that, maybe we're gonna not make as many. Let's.
I don't know. I would think the opposite. If they listen to people, I'm like, you guys. I'd tell the community to F off if they're doing something, but but if they go ahead and do it and listen to the community, that shows, that's poor on their part.
Well, then you're opening Pandora's box at that point, and who knows
Right.
what your requests will start being then.
Exactly.
I get what you're saying, and then in the future, be like, "Oh, our butt isn't big enough. Make it larger."
Right.
Or, yeah.
I mean, and then where are you gonna go? You know what I mean? And you're gonna have some dudes out there, doing that stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But I want to say one more time, episode 50. I should have done a huge party on this one, but it creeped up on me, So I'll do probably one for episode 52, because that'll be 1 year, exactly.
50 crept up on me too. I know how you feel.
Have you missed any weeks at all?
The holiday ones, so probably Thanksgiving and stuff like that. Like, I'm not gonna make any way do this on a holiday, but 50 is 50, 50 weeks. So
Consistent.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks again, man, and definitely see how far we go, right? And it's fun, man. Like I've been doing a couple of movie reviews. That's getting a lot funner. This is getting a lot easier. I remember in the beginning where it just showing pictures and just talking about just random stuff, and now it's like more organized. I think it's a lot. It's more.
I can't wait for episode 300 so we could torment Buck with Zack Snyder clips from 300.
You know what? I like that movie. I love it. I just don't
Very
like
good.
Snyderverse.
Go figure.
Wait, you don't like 300?
Bunch of half-naked guys. Go.
Archie's collective minds is 1 or 2 away from 52.
Is it really?
There we
Wow.
go.
Awesome.
Dang. I like watching those guys too. Like Sunday's pretty
Always.
fun. Yeah. Cash is at 700. Like a lot of things are happening. So little by little. But let's go around the panel really quick so we could let everyone go. It's almost like 11 o'clock here. Pudgy, you got anything coming up?
No, hobby wise, nothing on the radar new from last time. Just holding the course.
Cool. Matt, how about you?
PS5 has been secured.
Oh.
Finally, the great nightmare,
wow.
the great national nightmare is over.
Did you knock on some doors or knock some people over for that thing, or did you get it the recast way?
Ant Online, good legitimate retailer, good retailer. Yeah.
Nice.
You say
how about you, Matt?
Online or Anton line?
Ant A-N-T Online, all one word.
Did you
Not
buy
Anton.
Did you buy retail price
Yeah.
or nice
Retail price. Yeah.
Ant Online.
Yeah, they're a big electronic distributor. They're kind of what
Okay.
they're like what Newegg used to be.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I've got a custom coming sometime soon. God knows when, but I don't know. It's out there. It'll be coming.
What character?
It's custom. I don't talk about that.
Wow. I feel like the only reason for you not to is because the ES is too large.
It's
Matt, tell me the ES.
Yeah.
Buck, let me sell you some cash, Buck.
Yeah. Nah, I don't know. It'll sometime it'll come. I don't know. But now as far as the statue, nothing really. Outside of that, I got my my other hobby, which is aquariums. Not really a hobby, but yeah, gotta get some fishing. That's about it.
Awesome.
How's the house coming along, Matt?
It's coming along pretty good. I'm trying to find a good streaming spot. I haven't been able to do that yet, so I've been bouncing around, going from room to room, trying to figure that out. But construction's kind of wrapped up a little bit, so we're good there. At least it's all I'm going to do for now, as far as my wallet goes. But
Yeah, I thought you were taking a weird turn, Matt, because you went from statues to liquor. So I was like, well, I guess that's
I do them both, man. Statues and liquor. I don't go buck wild though, right?
Hey, Matt,
I don't have the brownies and stuff.
I can take the Silver Surfer off your hands if you want. Just let me know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a badass one too.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
How about you, Buck?
Got the custom black suit Spidey is coming tomorrow through DHL. So should arrive tomorrow. Yeah. I wonder how unboxing is getting. I think it's just 2 pieces for the statue.
Okay.
Hey, at least you bought a real Spider-Man character.
Jesus. How about you, Brenton? I'll give you a chance, Buck.
I actually have something coming Monday. It should be here from DHL. So.
Oh wow, everyone's getting DHL. DHL is like always the fastest for me.
DHL? What is that?
It's the XM Venom.
Oh, so it's
you
from...
found them?
Did you talk to your bro?
Yeah.
It was your bro that gave it to you? Oh wow.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, that's cool, man.
That's the only reason why it would be DHL.
Bros for life.
So That's why that should be here Monday. So I'm looking forward to that.
Congrats, Brenton.
Congrats, man.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
I know you were looking for that, so I know your patience
Yeah.
is like.
I know. It doesn't
So
take
one
very
to
long
get.
because I don't have the patience to wait 5 years.
Oh man, cool man. How about you, Cash?
I still got the LBS store to unbox.
Oh yeah.
Far as something coming in, the next one is probably the Magneto that me and you have been talking about. But even then, it's like, you know, with the work or whatever, it's like, when will I get it? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's all good. You know what I mean? Like I was telling you on there, no rush. So outside of that, honestly, I think an art print. I think I think I'll be getting another X-Men art print next in.
That's a good thing, man. A lot of people. I'm not asking this question to get you guys like getting a statue every week, you know. But it's just more like, you know, what. That's cool though. Like, congrats on the LBS one. You saw John go through that. I don't know if you want to go through that.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to like figure out where exactly I'm gonna put it because it's kind of one of those like not really trying to move things, you know. So I'll find out tomorrow. I might unbox it tomorrow. I'm not for sure. If I don't do it Wednesday, I would definitely do it Friday for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And Nathan, how about you?
I think I mentioned I got a slightly custom Harley coming Thursday. It's a OG sideshow. It's been it's had the fabric cut off and retooled and repainted.
Oh, cool.
So excited about that. But I did want to share something I got in the mail today. It's not that big or special, but I thought it was really cool. But first, I wanted to show
tell
you
my wife.
The package. This is the package it came in.
Oh,
okay.
shit.
Oh, you ripped it open to get the thing out, right?
No, it was taped over like this with like
wow.
And then the USPS even put it in a separate protective bag as well. The product got here unscathed somehow, but it's just a button-up shirt from a company called Roosevelt's. You guys may have seen it around.
Oh, look at that.
Jeff Morris has this, and that's where I saw it first.
Cool.
And I had to get it when I saw Jeff had it. So
Yeah, that's very cool.
I did buy.
Can we see that again?
Do they have it in blue?
No,
Blue with that artwork would have been awesome.
No, he asked, does it come in black?
Yeah, right.
But it is pink and white, and then I have another one. It's pink as well, and it's got a little hula dancer, real small, all over it.
I think the company is called Results, Nathan.
It is RSVLTS, and if you were in the know, you would know it's Roosevelt's. They have like this stupid secret Facebook site, but I wouldn't have known either. But they sent me an invite for it, and that's the only way I could contact their customer service because they don't advertise an email. So I had to join it, and I found out because I thought it was Results, and it's Roosevelt's.
Wow.
Go figure. I don't know.
They're so
Oh, if you look at their logo looks like Teddy Roosevelt.
I was wondering where like casual went. They're at the bottom. What the hell?
Their logo is glasses and mustache.
25% discount if you are either active or former military in any capacity. You just have to verify it through some third party. And that's all products, 25% off for those out there that applies to.
Oh, nice.
I know a guy.
Got some nice.
I mean, some people don't ask, man. Some people forget to ask all the time, and it doesn't hurt.
I know a guy. But let me let you guys go. We're almost approaching 3 hours, so yeah, it's crazy. It always happens. But have a good night, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Yeah.
Take care.
See you guys.
See ya.